football team. I sponsored them last year.
Yeah,
Dude,
that's
Harper
right.
just beat one of them in a push-up contest.
No,
Pushing contest. All right. I'm here now. Ron Burgundy's gone. You found a new floaty tour? You found a new floaty?
No, so what I was saying is I wanted to send you a text and a picture of like they're all over Facebook. I think they're all AI and they're fake as shit. But it's like a full bar with like stools and like a rack behind where they put stuff, and then like you're supposed to fill it with water on the grass. It's like fuck it, we'll just float that thing out there and see what happens. But they're all fake. Like none of them are real. So
well, I bet we could Ron Burgundy could build us one next year and get like 80% of it.
So I
we're live now, by the way. What's up, everybody? Happy Tuesday night. Welcome to the fun.
I didn't buy a solar panel yet, but I did buy a significant amount of lures, and I have changed my strategy from the first
shitty.
Yeah, from those up my game a little bit.
Up in the game.
So I'm super pumped.
What's Rob doing over there? Hey, Rob, you don't have a silly ass undertitle name, which is very non-Rob of you.
I figured I was going to put the canoe tipper.
For the guy who knows social media, he's not excelling.
Usually he's got something. Usually comes in with something hot. He's just waiting to see how the convo goes before he decides what he's going to put there.
Wait, can we edit it throughout the conversation?
I think so. Yeah.
Oh, fuck yes.
AFY, baby. I assume, well, for all of you guys tuning in, thanks for jumping in. This is going to be a fun episode. A little storytelling, a little recap, a little business nonsense, stories of loss, stories of gain, followed by more stories of loss. And we all survived. Now we're going to drink about it. Justin just disappeared. He's in like a black hole somewhere over there. I get the sense that for sure. Well, not for sure, but I assume Kevin's not going to join us because he didn't chime in at all on the talk of going on a podcast. And Kevin doesn't seem based on that. I think Justin at least outpaced Kevin 100-1 in terms of numbers of words said over our trip. I think that's fair.
Minimum.
You think that's good? And maybe we'll get a Moose. Moose might be putting the kiddos to bed. Tornado might be calling him now. Tor, you look like you're wearing something you'd wear in the Boundary Waters, which makes me question, are you even wearing shorts right now? Or are you just totally bottomless? Are you Winnie the Pooh over there?
Are you ready for this? Colkine's not answering. I just had a pool party.
Oh, yeah. You're ready. Nice hinder there.
Just saying.
A lot of that butt in the Boundary Waters.
I'm not really good at picking outfits where like the top matches the bottom. When I look at my closet, I'll be like, oh, that's a really cool shirt. Oh, that's a really cool pair of shorts or pants. And I just pick them out separately. And then I'll come downstairs and my wife is like, you cannot wear those together. Like that doesn't work.
One of you guys.
Is it me?
It might be you. Is your phone?
I'm gonna grab my mic. Hang on.
Hold on. Can I kick Ron Burgundy out of here? Kicking Ron Burgundy out. So now you don't. Now we can't hear. Maybe we'll get a Moose. We'll see
I'll give him a call next. We'll see.
Rob somewhere. Justin Noggles in the house. I'm here. This is Dan from Best Damn Bookkeeping Home Service Happy Hour podcast. This is a bonus episode. We got a bonus episode this week. Tomorrow, we have a usual suspect of this trip. Cole Sycophus is in the Best Damn Bar tomorrow talking business. He didn't come on the Boundary Waters trip. We'll get a more detailed explanation from him tomorrow. He came 2 years and then he was like, that's not fair. That's not fair. He had stuff going on. But we miss him. We'll see. Someday he might be back. But I do get to catch up with him tomorrow about his business. He's got all sorts of cool shit going on. He's growing like crazy. So we're going to hear from him on our usual Wednesday night episode. We also have the normal radio show tomorrow. I think if we get the normal suspects on our radio show tomorrow, we've got some trivia lined up that is generally centered around technician compensation. I got 10 trivia questions, all centered around compensation rules, compensation practices, compensation tricks, all multiple choice. So even Justin could play along. Yeah. Multiple choice.
I don't know if I can hang. Can you hear me?
Yeah, we got you now. We did the first year Seth Goldberg came on the ice fishing trip. We did a full-on. We did a podcast, and I did 100% 10 multiple choice trivia questions. Seth Goldberg got all of them wrong. What are the odds of that?
Impressive.
95%.
I mean, there's some low-hanging fruit in there.
Oh, okay. I thought you tried to make it difficult.
Managed to get them all wrong. I mean, they're all multiple choice.
I mean, let's be honest. Some of us aren't the best at your meat eater trivia now that you've got, 30,000 trivia questions under your belt, and some of us only hear them once a year.
This was ice fishing related trivia. He also he had never been ice fishing before, so it makes sense that he would have not been like super tippity top, but there were some that were like
Walleye
could have been an answer.
Just say
it. Speaking of which, walleye slayed some walleyes. Started a little slow. Actually, started pretty fast. Justin and I went out because we were afraid Tor and Rob were going to kill themselves, which once Rob gets back in here, we'll get Rob's side of the story.
Is there a Rob side of the story? I'll say the same thing when he's here.
Actually, that's a good point. Yeah, we're not sure if there is. That'd be kind of like later that night. Is there a Dan side of the story? Because I'm pretty sure there's a portion where Dan would say we were having a fish fry, and then there's a portion where Dan would say, and there I was hanging on the side of a canoe getting pulled back into shore. Everything in between that, not really sure.
But I don't think you remember that part either, because you missed a significant amount of time where you got stuck on the rock and you didn't know which canoe to hang on to. And then Rob was like, F this, I'm swimming. I can swim faster than he can ride in a canoe.
I do recall
it worked better though.
I did a pull-up on the side of the canoe to look over it, and then Kevin immediately scolded me. But I wanted to make sure Rob was okay. I do recall.
I'm just glad you didn't die. You were close to hypothermic.
I was shivering pretty bad when we got back to shore. It was chilly.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, come on. He was fine.
I wasn't hypothermic. I was just cold.
Dude, I had to carry him to his chair. He was not fine.
He was totally tober.
Did you really have to carry me? You didn't carry me.
Yeah. No, you
I mean, didn't physically carry you, but I had to grab you and hold you up.
I believe
There
that.
was an awkward moment where Tor was grabbing your ass and just, debating what to do next.
It was for body heat. Like we were at the survival moment, Rob. Why are you throwing this out? Here,
make this weird.
You missed the first part of the discussion. So let's hear the Rob side of the story of what happened on the intake. We
got to start with the downs and then we can rebound
chronologically because it goes up and down.
Okay, so what about the drive up then?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah.
How far back do we go? Start from the beginning.
So
tell me when you were 6 nanoseconds old.
I got an Alaskan beer just for you, Tor.
The Juno juice. We did have in like chronological order of losings. Justin lost first, Rob lost second, and then Dan lost third, but Rob lost along with Dan. Like it was karma. Like I don't even think I was that drunk. I think karma just took over. And
how
about it new. Pretty sure I was stone cold sober. Justin, what happened to you? You got the one gummy with all the drugs in it. They were legal drugs.
I can tell you the rest of the gummies didn't have anything in them.
Yeah, you were fine. Every time you ate them, you were fine.
Yeah, I know.
Was it a Russian roulette?
Because they didn't stir it up, right? Everything was in the bottom.
What I'm thinking. I don't know. They were sanctioned drugs. Like I got them in a package. They were legit, but I think I mislabeled them. So I had the ES and the RS, right?
Rob, that would be good. That would be good on a paddle in, but you ought to be careful with it. Don't drink the whole bottle on the way in.
Mm-hmm.
Well, see, folks, that's what actually went wrong. I drank the whole bottle, and so did Tor.
Maybe more than one bottle because you guys.
It was even one of those like liquid panty removers. Is that what they call them? Because
it definitely removed Tor's panties.
Yeah, Tor's pants were gone. Rob's pride was gone.
Let's be honest. It doesn't take a lot to drop my panties, though.
That's true. That's true.
Rob didn't even know they were down. For fuck's sake!
I mean, because the pile of everything was so high in front of us.
Until we're swimming out of the water with all the bags and the rods and the paddles, and I'm like, buddy, just so you know, I'm naked. Like, he's like, no, you're not. I was like, okay, get out of the water. He's like, holy shit!
Look like Winnie the Pooh.
Where are my pants?
No, I didn't have a shirt on. I'm not Winnie the Pooh.
So let me yeah, good point. We'll get back up for a sec. So drive up. We got like a 5-hour drive, but we strategically decided to kind of leave the night before and drive 3 of the 5 hours. Rob's the last one in town. Pick Rob up at the airport. Little mishap. Went to the wrong terminal. Bounced over to terminal 2. Maybe
details in life.
5 or 10 minute setback. Not big. Not a bad deal. Then we head up 3.5 hours, and I don't know. Justin is a pretty talkative son of a bitch, and I don't know that he said 10 words for that entire drive. I mean, like the only thing he said
7-hour drive.
The only thing Justin said on the way up was, "I think I forgot my bug net," and it might not have even been that coherent or that many words, but he might have just said bug net, like. He's just dying in the back seat from whatever he ate.
Who knows?
And so we stopped, got him a wildly overpriced bug net. Like, I think that was a $71 bug net because that was just like the place that we could stop.
You put it on Splitwise for me.
Oh, it's on there. Yeah, it's on there for you. I bought it. That's on your tab.
Okay, perfect.
Like, otherwise, I think you can get them on Amazon for like $20-$30. But hey, we're like, if you had to pay $10 a day for a bug net while we were up there, you'd be like, fuck it, I'll pay 20, you know?
I would have paid every dime I had for that bug net. I appreciate you guys.
Yeah, serve the purpose. Turns out when we did get there, which there's some stories that have to be told between now and then, but when we did get there, we also found out that he forgot his hammock and his rain fly.
The worst part is you didn't forget it. It was just in your truck.
Was the rain fly in there too? The hammock and the rain fly was just in the back of the truck.
It was there. It was packaged. It was in my suitcase.
He did forget it. It didn't get forgotten back in Washington. It got forgotten literally at the landing where we put into the canoe, but Justin was still mildly high 36 hours later when we were getting
mildly high.
I mean, you paddled the whole 3.5 hours in.
That's all I could do.
It was great.
Because you couldn't talk.
Yeah. That was probably it, because on the way out, he was sober, and Kevin would talk to him, and then he'd stop paddling because he'd have to talk to Kevin. So it was probably good that he couldn't talk to anybody. He was too high to talk to anybody. So he just kept
still
paddling.
won.
We totally won. How, again, we got to backtrack a little bit, but we had a 3.5 hour paddle-ish with 2 portages in there, short portages, pretty quick. But it was like, I would say, of all the Boundary Waters trips we've done, it was one of the shorter ins and also the most isolated. Like,
it was the absolute easiest. It was the absolute easiest in. Weather, sun, temperature, portage.
No traffic. We didn't have any competition.
White caps everywhere. There were white caps everywhere.
Rob remembers it. The wind was howling like crazy.
No, the boats. We had to
boat was
navigate
going side to side.
We did have some waves on the boats.
Sorry, only Rob and I had to navigate the boats. No one else experienced this. No one else.
We were all gone. They showed up.
It was one of those windstorms, just very, very isolated.
Oh,
in broad daylight and sunny weather.
One that's like over Igor, because I'm not Winnie the Pooh, but isn't that the donkey's name who I was always getting rained on and sad and
Eeyore.
shit?
Yeah.
It's Eeyore.
Yeah. It's one of those rainstorms. Holy shit, man. Give me like a brick of, I don't know.
Just like whoa, I'm going out of this canoe all of a sudden.
Man, I'm in the water.
Hell yeah, man. I do
it
like
so fast.
So Justin and I, like, off of the second portage, we've got, I think, another hour and a half to paddle. And so, but there's no
one less bag.
That lake No, Justin and I had every bag on every portage. I think Moose and Kevin did shoot with the bag because they were like Justin and I were the first ones, but we never were down a bag. And we set out on Marabou, and that's like you can see for miles heading south on that lake, and we never saw a paddle raised up in front of us, and we paddled through that and around and up and down and around and down.
That's a big one.
And then like we got to the second to last corner, and all of a sudden there's some sons of bitches like 500 yards in front of us. And at that point, it was right when we were going around Devil's Elbow, and then there was just a left and a right, and then it was like on Nice Lake or Nice or whatever the hell it is. And then I don't know, 500 yards to the island.
Genesee. We speak American.
Genesee. And we saw them turning the corner, like I said, like 500 yards in front of us, and it was like, shit. And their canoe had shit in it, so it's like they're going somewhere with their gear. We got to go. And so I would say in about 2,000 yards, we covered that 500 yards, and we beat them to that island. And we like, again, Justin being high was probably helpful. We had the old adage of we're taking souls. We're overtaking souls. And we caught him with like 200 yards to go and beat him to the island campsite, which was a great campsite.
It was a great campsite.
Worked out super well.
It gave Kevin his own private area.
It did. Minus sanctuary.
Minus Justin, being with noise making range.
Yeah, within shouting distance. And therefore
Thor had his own little part of the island.
His little poison ivy paradise.
Yeah.
Did you guys see
any poison ivy over there?
Just a small little section on my shin, but it was something that I noticed on like day one. So I was in the water scrubbing it, like I was scrubbing it with almost like flint or wool or whatever. Like I sacrificed some clothing to make sure that didn't spread.
There you go.
That's what actually happened, Taurus. I saw poison ivy on my shin when I was in the canoe, so I just knew I had to scrape it off right then on the rock. So that's really
just dumped.
That's actually what happened.
We got to get out of this canoe.
So Dan, I'm not sure how to work on technology and things, but I sent you a link to this is an unsponsored shout out, but I'm absolutely buying one.
What do you got?
It's a tent, a hammock that is a lay flat with everything that you need all in one.
Oh, yeah?
And the idea here is that we can all, Rob and now Frederick, and and me, we can buy something that comes with everything we need in one, because the drive up, we stopped out of our way in Duluth just to make sure we could get whatever we needed. We didn't know Rob needed more. We didn't know what Justin was missing. And I didn't know
he was missing some brain cells then.
How miserably painful my hammock was going to be when I didn't have my annual or like my nightly dose of sleeping and pain pills that I always take. Which
what happened to you that they dumped out? You had pain pills, but then you dumped them out all over the ground. Was
the mice just loved them.
None of the ants liked them either.
The mice loved them. No, so I'm an idiot. I put them in my day pack. I didn't put them in my dry pack. I put them in my day pack. So as I swam, I don't know. It could have been 10 feet. Could have been 400 yards. I don't actually recall.
You're just worried about trying to find a pair of pants.
No, I wasn't worried about the pants at all. I was worried about not losing any of the fucking bags in my hands and the rods.
You got the rods.
The fact that I was swimming this long of a distance with no arms and just kicking with my Crocs. Thank God they were still in sport mode. That would have been a disaster.
Yeah.
I was just so happy.
Crocs might have floated to the surface.
They definitely would have floated. I should have hooked.
And drunk Rob could have went over and fallen out next to him when he went back looking for other gear.
6 times, Rob? I heard 6 times falling in.
I heard 3.
3 minimum of 3. Show us your shins. Are your shins still fucked up?
Permanent scarring.
It is, for sure.
He had gangrene at one point.
Yeah, for sure.
That one's pretty good.
That is not from the first fall. That's from him struggling to get up the rocks and continuing to fall out as I'm at least 300 yards away, if not more. Just
Are you
filming
laughing or are you?
That's
you
my
worried?
favorite shot of the trip is Rob
I was
with the boat upside down on the rock.
I was concerned for the first 2 falls, and on the 3rd fall, I was just like, I'm not gonna fucking go anywhere. I have all the food, I have all the booze, I have all my clothes. Like, what more do I need? I'll be fine.
3 people supplies. Yeah. Where's the vodka?
So you guys fell out. Justin and I raced to camp. Moose and Kevin show up. I don't know, within 5 minutes, I'll say. Like, they were a ways behind us. Usually, like, I mean, we were hauling ass that last couple thousand yards to catch that boat. And we got the campsite, and we're already like, all the bags are out of our canoe. And I remember, like, we're emptying them. We're up by the campfire emptying them, and then Moose and Kevin show up. And then Moose is getting his hammock up. I'm emptying their bags. I've got my hammock all the way up. And I'm like, we must have been here for an hour. Like, did Tor and Rob stop somewhere and they're dicking around? Which that was my leaning up until we hit 60 minutes. And when we hit 60 minutes, I was like, even with Tor there, they couldn't have gotten distracted for that long. Like, it's possible, but I think they would want to be here having a cocktail with us and not.
Hey, we've both seen a lot of squirrels. Okay.
Yep.
And they were shiny squirrels with like bedazzled shit.
Oh, badass squirrels. So at that point, Justin and I were like, we probably ought to go back. And I think like we were talking about getting in the canoe and going back. And then Moose, I think, Tori, you must have satellite texted Moose. And you were like, hey, we capsized.
On our way out. Yeah, he's yelling at us.
yeah. We were like in the canoe at that point, I think. And they ran he ran over by Kevin's campsite and said, hey, they capsized. And so then we're like, okay, well, at least we kind of know what we're getting into. But you guys had gotten most of the way. It was like 2 turns and we saw you and then we turned around.
Yeah.
Rob still looked like I did that night. He's just like,
we see people, and just like Dan was saying, like, we had seen no other canoe paddles or kayak paddles for at least a solid 2 hours. Not even people we knew. We hadn't seen them for a while.
Yeah, not even people we were with.
I'm really curious what you recall about, like, what was the sequence of events? Not what made us go in. That doesn't matter. Like, it was both of us. But like, once we went in, what do you recall? Like, what?
So right before, all I remember is both of us are laughing hysterical about something. And then I swear, like, that's when, like,
we have. I'll fill it in about how many bags we have. I took a selfie of it, but keep going.
But just, we're laughing our asses off, and then the next thing I know, like, all of a sudden, like, I see the water starts going in, and I like went that way still, I guess, and then we're just everywhere, and it's like, oh shit, we're in the water, and we're both still laughing hysterically, and you're like, Rob, grab all that shit, grab everything you can. And then we're seeing stuff like floating away, and again, this is like the lake with no water that's moving.
I could see if you're laughing hard and you both happen to lean to the same side. Like,
oh yeah,
those sons of bitches are tippy. Like,
I'm not worried about why we fell. Like, I take full blame for falling. I just want to know what is his recollection of, like, the after effects. And
right afterwards was grab everything we could. We got a fully submerged canoe that we're then dragging over there, and we're like, all right, fortunately we were close to rocks. Like, if that had happened, well, honestly, it would have been hilarious if that had happened, like, next to that island that Dan and I flipped by, because we would have, like, covered the entire island with all of our stuff. And then, like, sorry, this island's not big enough for a canoe. But yeah, we got all that, and then it was like, all right, well, now let's take our waterproof bag that I was like, man, we're not going to flip. Why do I even need to tighten this thing down? It's fine. Then it's got like 10 gallons of water inside it. Now it weighs 100 pounds. You're drunk. I'm drunk. We're like I'm taking everything. It's like, well, I hope there's nothing breakable in this. Let's just chuck this on the rock upside down. Yep. There's definitely not waterproof anymore. Yeah, that was fun.
There's a lot of waterlogged stuff.
Yeah. I'm really glad that Dan built the actually, Justin, did you make the clothesline initially?
Dude, I made everything
back in the canoe?
Huh?
Do you remember jumping back in the canoe?
Oh yeah, I remember that. I was gonna go paddle the world.
I remember him jumping in the canoe at camp, and it looked like Shallow Hal when the gal was in the back, and he's so high his paddle won't hit the water. Like that was what Rob looked like, but Rob was the fat chick in the back. The front of the canoe was way up, and Rob's like, "I'm gonna go back and look for stuff," not realizing that's like an hour paddle back.
Yeah, I totally misjudged that time. It was like half an hour once Tor and I finally got our stuff together, and like we stopped making wrong turns because apparently, like where we fell, we shouldn't have even been in that spot.
You shouldn't have been over there. You guys went. You weren't way out of the way. You just could have cut off. You could have cut off probably, I don't know, a few hundred yards.
Yeah.
So I distinctly recall getting back on the rocks, naked, like on the island, naked, fine.
Tore on the rocks.
Bags out. Finally, opened up my bag and was like going through my stuff sack to find a second pair of shorts to put on, fresh shorts, so that Rob was less uncomfortable because I could care less, but he was wildly uncomfortable, and even while he's hammered. And then I was like, "Hey man, let's pack this up properly and let's go." He's like, "No, I got it." It's like, "No, let's pack up the canoe. Let's do this together." No, I got this. You just stay here. Jumps in the canoe, Shallow Hal away. And I was like, oh, fuck. So I hung out on the rocks for 2 hours. I had plenty of time. Dan, I had plenty of time to satellite message everybody in the group. Literally everybody got a message. Just people didn't know to check satellite messages. Moose was the only one who checked it.
Moose was the only one that checked it.
And when you send a message like that, it doesn't pop up right away. You have to then log in.
Yeah.
And you have to sit there for a few minutes to get a message.
8 minutes on the satellite, right?
That was unfortunate, but holy shit. And then what was it? 2 days later, Rob, you were like, "Oh, I thought we were like right next to camp." It's still like an hour paddle. You just didn't remember it.
No, I didn't.
We didn't. When we did our day trip and we fished our way over there,
we
didn't even get to where you guys capsized. We didn't even get there.
I kept looking around for like similar looking rocks, and I was like, I mean, I literally did think like it was just up that main lake that we were on, and just hang a left, and we were going to be there. Like that was it.
No, dude, it was a long fucking ways, and you were not. You were not in the same enthusiastic, laughing state of mind as we were paddling the rest of the way.
Well, we didn't have any more booze. Okay.
Correct. I think that hitting, like I was drunk, don't get me wrong, but I think hitting the water sobered me up real quick.
Well, after the fourth time that I flipped it, I was like, sober the F up, dude. Come on. You got this.
No, that's not what.
No, that's what I said to myself. I was like, dude, I couldn't believe that I tipped again and again.
But I want to be clear, like this trip is not about sobering the F up. This trip is not like this trip is about what happened. And the fact that we like persevered and then we went out and then we fucking crushed it later getting fish, man.
Yep.
Like that's what matters. That's what matters. Yep. Like it was a great time.
You can't make a big comeback if you don't fall way behind. You got to lose like $1,000 worth of gear. You got to lose your 200-watt solar panel to power the ice maker that Justin never that didn't work anyway.
That's why it didn't make ice. Is my fault.
If we had 200 watts of solar, that would have worked.
Anything would have been possible.
Would have killed the solar panel. One of the two. I don't know.
Yeah,
you would have had to take some wires out of the solar panel to get it to work.
I really should have said no to Justin for cutting up the USB cable. He's like, I'll just plug it into USB-C. It's the safest port. I was like, that makes no sense.
Lithium doesn't go backwards. It's a forward current.
No, electricity goes to the shortest path. Like, that's why it kills people when it's not supposed to. It goes wherever it fucking can.
And folks, nobody died.
Out of a USB-C. What don't you understand?
Ugh. So back to the first part on the drive up where we all fucked up. We all need to buy that Haven tent. And this is from Colkine. He's not going to join us. He texted back. He thought this was only for social media podcasters. This is why he never responded. But take a look at that link.
That would mean none of us would be on here.
Yeah, exactly. Well, Hey, my wife is a bit of an influencer. I want you to know she has 28 followers on YouTube. So
probably got me doubled up.
Just back off. But that, if you look at that right now, Rob, take a look at it, man.
I see it.
I'm pulling the trigger. Like, Justin, do it, buddy. It's totally worth it.
Do a screen
What
share.
is it?
Pull it up
What
and
is
do
it?
a screen share.
I sent you a link, Dan. I don't know how. I can't get into the comments or
He's
anything.
not a technologist, okay?
Just
Look in the private section and look at that link because that's
here we go.
something.
I got you.
Refill time.
Here we go. I'll get
I don't have technology mapped out.
yeah. We need this.
So one of my big problems, because we dumped and because my pills were all in like my day pack, which I figured like if I'm gonna lose something, I'm not gonna lose my day pack. That thing right there, it's a lay flat stinking hammock, and it's extra wide for us fat people.
Yeah.
It's got a super great insulation level. Like no one sponsored this. They should give me millions of dollars.
We
But
should get a lot of money for the 4 people that are going to see this.
I am definitely buying this shit.
Oh, I was trying to live
that's
stream
not
to my
bad at
audience,
all.
but I don't know how.
This ain't bad at all.
Right? No, you don't even
Wait,
need any
so-
of that extra shit. The Haven
So-
Campfly is all over my Facebook ads right now because I linked this. But you know the problem with the rain flies is that they're so small and they don't cover. Look at the ends. Look at the ends. It goes all the way up.
Mine
So
I'm
a stomach sleeper.
That's what this
so
is for.
Stomach sleeper, that's perfect. The ground was the best sleep I've had in my whole life until it rained Thursday.
I can see that.
Oh.
I can see that. I don't know, man. I sleep so well in those hammocks. I'm just like, I'm in it.
Honestly,
So
Dan,
what do we think the retail price would be in Duluth for that setup? Like
$400.
$900 or $1,200?
well over 1,000 if you buy it in Duluth, of course.
I'll text my
But Dan,
cousin.
this was by far the best weather across the board that we've had on any trip I've been at. And I think I'm 7 for 9 if I'm not mistaken. I might be off. Might be 6 for 9.
Last year was pretty damn good on Insula, though. We were pretty spoiled last year, but we got a couple of really windy days on Insula that were pretty nasty. We only really had like one super windy day where I remember Josh and I were trying to troll with dipsies, and you guys were all at camp, and we were like, "Nope, F this." Then we ended up finding the walleye spot, so no complaints.
We floated 3 days, right? Was it 3 or 4? We floated multiple times a few days.
I don't know that we floated full day 1. I don't think we had the couch all the way blown up, but like a full day 2, we got the couch all the way blown up, and then I think we floated every day.
Yeah, it was
that was awesome.
Unbelievable.
Did
And
you
Swinging
see
around
that?
to Kevin.
I have the couch in my pool now. It's just a permanent pool floaty now. Crazy not to.
That last
Swinging around to
day,
Kevin is a core memory. We're working.
Dropping
We had to
Kevin
get enough
off as
paracord to
well.
get to Kevin's camp just to yell at him.
Oh, look at here. Look at this guy.
Hello.
Moose is in the house.
Oh, I know that guy.
5-pack coming in here and fucking up the symmetry.
Yeah.
Was good. Now we need Kevin.
Hey, the important part that I learned on canoeing in here is Moose makes some mean burritos that were the most amazing breakfast.
Yes.
Damn right.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
But when you wake up at 5 a.m. and you wait until like 11 for those burritos, they taste even better.
Part of the trick.
That's the gift. Yeah, that's why you like them so much.
Mm.
it's
Yeah,
a
it's supposed
fancy
to be
restaurant
9
will make
a.m.
sure you
every
get at
day.
least 3 glasses of free wine before you eat because there's a sweet spot of like being drunk and food tastes better than being so drunk you don't know what the fuck you're eating. So Moose knows that perfection. He's like what sommelier? Yeah. There you go. That's a fancy word. Google,
He owns a daycare.
Himalayan?
Yeah,
Google that
Dude,
shit sometime,
Moose
guys.
is a cocktailier.
Yeah, it sounds right. I thought he was Somalian.
A cocktailer?
Somalian burritos. So Rob capsizes. We get to camp day 1. Justin and I are like, "Oh, I don't want to be here. Let's go fishing." So we're all rigged up. We set out 2 walleyes. We found some over in Canada. We got our 2. What do we get? I think you get 2 a person. So we got half of our
Super person.
like that. We mapped I upgraded the sonar this year, so we had the lake mapping technology. Went around and mapped basically the whole shoreline and tried to stay in that like 8-10 feet of water. Caught a couple willies. I think we did a fish fry that night. I don't remember. Did we catch some bass too? I don't remember what else we had. That That
Tor-
night got a little fuzzy for me. I don't remember exactly.
I remember distinctly us eating ramen, beef flavored ramen. Actually, no. Well, you brought in the That's when we had the backstrap.
Oh yeah, we had backstrap. Yeah, that's what it was. Kevin fried up the backstrap. We had backstrap, and we had a couple walleyes for dinner. That's right. Ron Musgrave's in the house. What's up, Ron? You guys, if you get into my personal feed, scroll up to the top. There's a pinned post which gets you the Best Damn Bookkeeping page, and that way when you comment, it'll be on the screen. Then I can put your comment on the screen. Cole, if you're still watching, same thing. Amber, if you're still watching, same thing. Go click on that link to get to the Best Damn Bookkeeping page, because I can't show your comments from my personal feed. You got to be in the Best Damn Bookkeeping feed. How
do I stream this to mine? There's a button there, and it kicked me out last time. You have to have your StreamYard synced to your Facebook, whatever other platforms you have. No. If it's not already hooked up, it's a pain in the ass to get it hooked up. And I think you have to have.
You just go to Dan's link and then just share that to your page.
Go to the Best Damn Bookkeeping. Go on Facebook and go to Best Damn Bookkeeping, and then just share our live post. From there.
All right.
That's the way to do it. That's the way to do it. So at some point, I'm like, Rob, why don't you jump in the canoe with me? Because we're buddies and we should go.
Tor doesn't want to get in the canoe with you right now.
Yeah,
we're on a break.
And I don't remember.
That break ended quickly. I just needed a minute.
No, you're good. You had every right to be pissed at me for forever.
No.
It was fun.
I have no recollection of where we went, what we fished for, how we fished, were we trolling, were we casting, where did we go? And Rob, all I remember is swimming back. I don't remember tipping. You said it sounded like I was on roller skates in the back of the canoe.
No, Dan does an Irish jig in the back. And I have literally never tipped over a canoe that I didn't want to intentionally tip it over, and it's hot and whatever else. And so I'm I'm on this trip. It's a week-long trip.
1 hour prior to that.
I know, but before then I had not done that.
It was 6 hours. Give him a break.
Yeah. I'd already taken a sober up nap. And
I was still high on something.
But I'm don't tip the canoe. Don't tip the canoe. Don't tip the canoe. Canoes tip all the time. Apparently, whatever. And then Dan just decided to jump around in the back, do a little breakdance move, and then flip and look at the canoe sideways what am I doing in this canoe?
How do we get out
of it? It's funny. How come no tattoo?
And I just tip it. Managed to hook himself on every single lure in the canoe.
Thank God I did.
That was amazing.
I saved $500 worth of baits when
I think that was intentional, Moose. I think that was intentional.
That's where all the flailing around was. Here, bait, catch me.
But I have to say, I was up by the waterfall inlet wherever we're getting all those smallies, and I hear something and I look, and it was oh shit, and it was a really slow. We're going down, okay, and we're down.
Yeah.
Standing up or sitting down when I fell.
It was so slow. It was so slow that I could hear him yell, "Look," and watch it happen. And it was holy shit, this is slow motion. What's going on right now? This is incredible. And then, of course, I'm hey, it was Moose. It was me and you. No, it was
me.
You and Justin.
Yeah, we had the best fishing of the trip then too. So we were thinking about keeping fish. We wanted to keep fishing.
Yeah.
So do we rescue them or do we catch fish?
You were in the front. I was in the back.
Either way.
But at this point, I wasn't letting anyone else in the back. I was fuck this. I'm a back guy for now.
Until I can learn to trust
the destiny of this boat. And I'm all right, man, we got to reel in. We reel in. We've got our rods in. We're paddling. We're getting over there. And Kevin turns around and just yells, "Tor, get the fuck over here and help." Buddy, run away. Their heads are up. No one's drowning. It's fine. But he was instantly in survival EMT mode and was just no one was going to say anything.
He's got that volunteer firefighter in him.
Right?
Yeah.
Well, the volunteer...
Drunk assholes. Quit screwing around.
What is he? Financial guy, retired of the volunteer fire department.
Yeah,
And I'm all right, man, we got to reel in. We reel in. We've got our rosin. We're paddling. We're getting over there. And Kevin turns around and just yells, "Tor, get the fuck over here and help." Right? Well, the volunteer firefighter because he did the books for all of them. But still, like, it was crazy. So we get there, and then I look at you, Dan, and instantly, without being a volunteer or anything, and just looking, I evaluated the situation. I saw Rob is the sober guy who's trying to exit the situation over here.
Get away from the drunk guy.
Bye, guys. I'll just swim back to shore.
You are the guy that had the Rob face from 8 hours earlier, just like, and you're grabbing the canoe that's in the water and pushing it deeper in the water, and then you're grabbing Kevin's canoe and he's slapping you. And then the more that this happens,
is that why I have this broken finger?
There's more lures on you, and your legs can't kick anymore, and you're not wearing.
Oh yeah, my pants got snagged together by the lures. I was like a mermaid, man. It
was so great. So what we do ultimately, what we decide, and I'm pretty sure Justin agreed without even like saying anything. It was like telepathic, like. We need to get this canoe and we need to get the fuck away from that guy because he's going to bring all of us down. Like,
there was a good chance.
He was just grasping at whatever he could grab. He had no idea what was happening.
Here I go from being the guy in the back with control to being like, Justin, just paddle. And I have one hand on like the small little rod of the canoe, which is completely submerged. And I'm like, yeah, it'll be fine. We're just dragging a canoe. Turns out it's like 10,000 pounds because it's fully submerged. It's like a sea anchor.
That's because you didn't let me flip it on the island. Because I do so great at that.
We failed. And every time that any twist happened, it's every single masturbation muscle I have in my left hand, which isn't much. Like, and I'm just like, ugh. And I had to ask Justin multiple times. You can correct me. I had to ask him multiple times to slow down because I was like, dude, we can't go this fast. I can't handle it.
That's true. That's true. That was the slowest paddle back to camp I've ever had.
But it was hard. It was a workout.
Cole found the right chat here. He said this is like one of those reunion episodes at the end of a reality series. Tragedy, drama, excitement, love, couches. It covers all the parameters.
Yep.
Cole, you know that couch.
Cole's only gotten one day on that couch. We had four full good floats out there.
But
and we had an entire movie night on the couch as all of our asses got soaked under the amazing holy tarp.
Mm-hmm.
That was the first.
You have a new 8 mil tarp coming.
Yours was the wettest spot, Rob.
Rob, I'm so sorry, Rob. Moose, you can attest to this. Dan, you can attest to this. We've never had a failed tarp city like that. Tarp city failed. Now it was good, but it failed. There were holes.
No, there's always been holes. We had it. Usually the storms came during the middle of the day, and so we were able to like reposition everything. The way that ground was slanted with where the rocks were, I don't know where we would have gone. It was just kind of like we were where we were. It was just what it was.
Yeah.
What it was. Scotty said, "Oh, Scotty, I meant to send you some pictures, man." Scotty says, "Maybe next year.
Oh man,
let's get 2 permits. Let's go 18 people.
How many capsizes are going to happen if there's
with 18 people? Good grief!
But that way we can
could
justify
take that
the portable ice ball machine. 3 ice balls every 35 minutes. Come on.
Mm-hmm.
Ice ball machine?
Dude, fucking balls. Hey,
we got filtered water, man.
There's a small ball in there. It's melted.
Oh, one of your testicles then.
I mean, it's a small one. Yeah, normal. You guys saw
I
it.
was just talking about getting an ice ball thing yesterday.
They had to bring an entire thing full of extra ice.
I was at a distillery yesterday looking for one of those ice ball things. If you bring one of those, you make my life complete.
Nicole, you got a great comment, but Nicole, you got to click on the link above and then repost that comment so I can put it on the screen. Frederick, there's a Nicole in here that you might be aware of. She had a great comment, but Nikki, you got to go click on the link. That's Dan Bookkeeping page.
I don't want to know. Don't.
It doesn't have anything to do with you. I think it's just it's good. It's a good fitting post.
It's talking about the guys who chugged the iced coffee afterwards.
That iced coffee at the spot. I do. So there was one thing that stood out to me as a fisherman, and Moose, I think you would attest to this, is like we fished our asses off. Like you were usually the one up in the morning getting after it. And it took us a while to figure out the walleyes.
Yeah.
And I remember you and I went out with dipsy rods looking for Lakers. Wind picked up. We said, F this. Then we trolled for walleyes, and the wind kept picking up. And we said, F this. We went and hid, caught some bass, caught some northerns, and we were escaping to a different bay to get out of the woods. And I remember like had the depth finder down, cruised over a spot, and it was like if we had anti-lock brakes on the car, and you could envision a canoe doing like a skid, it's like a what's it called where you like drag your tires and you get the skid mark
Drift.
Yeah. Our canoe, we left a skid mark in the water. We fucking hit the brakes so fast. Like we just went over this spot and it was like mark. And Justin, it was where you and I had caught our second walleye and put a waypoint. And Moose and I were just cruising from like 20 feet up into 5 feet. And there were just fish stacked everywhere. And the wind was blowing up in there. And like, that's where they are. Like they got to be there, all these fish. And so Moose and I turned. I think we threw the anchor down. Yeah, we must have thrown the anchor down because that
anchor down and slip bobbers and vertical jigging and
catching suckers. Moose caught a freaking red horse sucker. Yeah. I've never seen that in
that was the first for boundary.
Why didn't you put it on the stringer?
It was the second sucker we didn't kill it. We threw it back. Second sucker encounter. What is it? When we were at Knife Lake, I batted that one in the head and knocked it out.
Oh, that's right.
Waterfall. That was nasty. That was from the creek.
Sucker. Yeah, it was trying to swim up the creek, and I just
took one swing and killed a fish, and I took like 45 swings and didn't get shit.
I wish we would have got both of those on video. I don't know if we did or not. Here's Nikki. Nikki's in the house. She says, "Homie in the colorful shirt must be the famous door I've heard so much about." It's like, I read that. It's like, it's like, I mean, there's only the one and only.
Wait, he's late. She hasn't seen the shorts.
God, he knows. Oh, yeah.
The shorts on the bottom of the lake.
He's actually wearing shorts. Yep, he's wearing shorts.
It's a swimsuit. My kids are still in school because the East Coast is crazy, and they're in school tomorrow. But my neighbor's got a nice pool, so they get off the bus at 1:30, and we just go in the pool. So I'm still wearing it.
Immediately. It's good. It's
Nikki, I love you.
The patterns don't match, but the colors do.
Nah, it wasn't intent. Wasn't the intent. It was just I love the shirt. I love the swimsuit.
I'm just glad you're wearing shorts.
Blinds. It's so hot in here.
It is hot. I might have to take the shorts off, but
just keep your ass in the chair.
Tor's butt cleavage on that day we were out paddling was magical.
And it's like those canoe chairs are like the perfect amount to just, it's like plumber's crack where you see it and then you're like, wait, was that? Oh, yep, that was that.
I made a bad call because I go on these trips and I love the concept of like not thinking, not doing anything, just enjoying fucking.
That's usually why you take the front of the canoe, is so you just have no thinking to do.
That's why I love it. And like all you need to do is tell me just go harder or like to stop. That's it. Mm-hmm. And I don't have to make that decision. The guy behind me does. So Justin jumped in is captaining us around. No, nobody. Because I was in the uncomfort zone, so I was driving and you were in the front. And we went out that first day, and you got the big walleye.
Yeah. Oh, that's right. I caught that one. Yeah,
you caught the first walleye.
That's
and I said, Justin, this is going to be the big fish of the weekend. Like it's the first night. We just got here. I'm still pissed, but you just got the biggest walleye of the entire fucking trip. And he's like, no, man. But like we landed it because I had Cole Kine's net because of course I stole the net. I'm not good enough to land it.
And the one net we had left.
One net was already down and the other net was about to be down.
For the record, the best catch was when I took the reel and I threw it over my back shoulder and got that pike into the boat. And Tor's like, that's not how you do it. I was like, but I did.
Yeah, but it's in the boat, fucker. He literally just like throws the pike up and slaps it down in the boat. But Justin, you got that walleye, and I used Moose's paddle because of course I stole Moose's paddle. It's the best one we've got. And I like measured it, and I was like, yeah, it's like 25 or something. And you're like, really? Is that good?
Centimeters?
Sweet.
I never measure things. I go by weight. In Washington, we go by weight. I have no idea what a measurement of a fish is. I know the 32-inch halibut we throw back. So 25 to me is a throwbacker.
No, dude, 25 walleye. Dan, come on, throw me a bone here.
That's a 90%er. I'd say that's a 95%er. 95% of your walleyes are less than that. Probably a 98%er, actually. Moose, what do you think? 98% of the walleyes you catch would be below 25 inches?
100%. Yep. I agree
And
with
here's
that.
the problem.
100%.
We never
100%.
measured it.
Yeah, I had to
We
correct
never
myself.
measured it. And every single fish that I used Moose's paddle on and someone else looked at, it was between 1 and 3 inches longer than what I said with the paddle, because I'm just looking at a paddle and like it's still in the water or it's like on the ground and like.
And it depends. Like technically, the way to measure a fish is to lay it down over a tape measure. We measured some, and the DNR will do this to try to catch you. They will measure and they will capture the girth, which you're not supposed to capture when you take a legal measurement. You're supposed to like measure over the top of the fish. You're supposed to put the tape measure under the bottom and lay the fish across it, so you're not getting a girth measurement included with your length measurement. So the paddle's like the right way to do it. It's just tricky because it's not a flat surface. It's a round
water refraction. But wait, so the DNR does the girth part?
They will if they're trying to catch you for having fish that are over. You got to like watch them.
What's
even
over?
a kitty party?
I didn't
So-
know there was limits. So what's the smallest thing you can keep and what's the biggest thing you can keep?
It's
Because
different
we
by
got some pretty small
Depends on the
stuff.
lake.
Yeah, it depends on the lake.
Depends on whether or not Tor's listening to you or not.
Yeah. Hey, Tor, throw the small pike back. Guys, I came back with 4 small pike. You gonna leave them, man?
Dude,
Damn,
that bass we caught, Tor, that bass we caught, I think it won.
The smallest little bitch fish? Yeah. You won the fish.
The smallest stringer of the day.
Going for golf. He's going
But
golf.
it was fucking great because then he's captaining because at this point I'm comfortable again and like I'll like we're a bit I don't know, what am I, 25 mushroom gummies in later? And
But they didn't have any.
There was at least a couple that day.
and then he's captaining, and this is where I wanted to go with the story. I was like, hey, 90% of our fish have been here. Dan caught his pike there. Like we did this. Leave our campsite, go left 50 yards, and we're fine. Just sit there. You know what? When we're done, we have 50 yards to paddle back, and we're done.
Good.
Like
That
we don't have
was
to
a
do
good
this.
little spot in there. It was a good little
We don't
spot.
have to do this bullshit of like mileage and distance and everything. Like, let's just go this and let's go. But he's like, no, man, let's go this way. Let's go this way. And I was arguing, and I argued for probably 15 minutes. Like, no, man, like all the fish we've caught are this way. As he continues to go this way, I was like, you know what? You're the captain. I'm the front bitch. I don't care. I'll do what you say. Let's go. And like, it took me 15 or 20 minutes to give up. And then he kept going, and we didn't catch shit for like the entire west side of this lake. We got past
That
like the
stretch
exit.
on the west side until you get to the north. The stretch on the west side is just so steep. It's like
Nothing.
I marked Lakers there, but nothing.
Nothing.
Up until you got to the islands where the water came out, there was nothing. And even then, you had to get up into the bays where there was kind of like shallow, weedy stuff.
So we get into the base and we start bumping, and Justin's like, "Oh, I'm too shallow. Oh, I'm too deep. I'm too shallow." We don't have a depth finder. We're not marking.
Yeah, you
shit.
guys don't
We know
trust
what
us with a
to do.
depth finder. What the fuck?
Yeah, thanks, guys, because we're real.
I had it
Justin, they don't trust you with mushrooms.
But we had a commercial fisherman in our boat, for the record.
I
But,
started
hey,
6 nanoseconds.
There was
Okay,
that guy that
go
showed up who asked you for Bacardi or mushrooms, and you gave him both.
Yeah.
And his wife probably beat him that night.
Is he
Crushed his
alive?
life. He might-
Did
he
we
might
figure
have
out if
drowned.
he's alive still?
We'll
We
never
didn't
know.
see him floating in the water,
What was
and we
his
did see
name?
many canoes that turned away from us on the couch.
So
Strategically,
we get into the north.
we didn't get his name.
We get into the North Bay. Justin pulls in this like 3.5-inch smallie. He's like, put it on the stringer, and I'm like, I'm not even gonna take this thing off the hook. Like, just shake it. And he's like, put it on the stringer. All right. All right, let's go. Like, let's keep going.
It doesn't take a lot of arm twisting to get Tor to put up.
Yeah, I'll put anything on a fucking stringer. It's fine, especially when we haven't got anything in 2 hours.
Mm-hmm.
So then we're trying to get out of the weeds. Like, Justin, correct me, speak up when I fuck up. But like, we're trying to get out of the weeds. Like, oh, I'm bouncing. Oh, I'm bouncing. Okay, I think I got a log. Like, no, please don't be a log. Please don't be a fucking log again. Oh, that's a head shake. Justin! And it was the 26.5-inch walleye. And when it came up, I'm like, where's the net? Oh, we don't have a net. Where's the jaw clamp? We don't have a jaw clamp. Oh, we're fucked. So I just start bringing this boat back and forth across the front of the bow. And Justin was crushing it because he pulled in his little smallie on the stringer, so it wasn't in the way. And like, I think it was like the fourth or fifth like turn, it went belly up, and I was like, oh, I got this. So I kind of do like the rod, and I reach in, and as soon as my hand touches the water, the thing's alive and it's gone. And Justin's like, oh, you fucked it up. And then like another one, and dude, I got it in the boat. It was still hooked. Justin's like, oh, get the stringer, get this. I was like, no, fuck no, I'm getting a picture right now.
Yeah. This was
because
after
if Tor touches it, it's going back to the water.
A certain incident that we still need to cover where we didn't get a picture.
We don't need to talk about that.
I'm glad I didn't miss
documented. It's documented. I don't know what you're talking about.
That's why I was yelling stringer, because of that incident.
I know how this goes. But I would say, I mean, like, we got some walleyes kind of down by camp, but most were up on the Canadian side as we were cruising up in there.
But only two apiece.
Kevin pulled in 5 that morning.
We definitely didn't anchor up in there. Moose earlier said we anchored. We definitely did not anchor. That would not be okay. We just had a great drift going.
Mm-hmm.
Good point.
Correctly. It was definitely drifting. But then Rob and I went back there. So the last day, we're going to cover walleye fishing, then we got to go back to the pike. The last day when Tor caught I think the 26.5 ended up being the biggest, right? Like, that was maybe a little bit bigger.
Well, I measured with a paddle, so I win.
They were both nice fish. But that last day, Moose, you and Kevin went out at 5 or something and made a couple passes and came back.
It was 6 because my alarm went off at 5 and there was a torrential downpour.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Shortly thereafter, you guys went out and made a couple passes and crushed it. I think you came back with 5 walleyes and maybe a bass or 2 that we ended up just letting go because we had so many walleyes. But
at least 2 of them were 24 inches.
Yeah, we let go quite a few bass that morning just because
before Tor killed them.
We were getting good walleyes, so we're gonna keep that. We had enough for the whole day, for the whole group. So yeah, that was a good one. All it was just drifting and leeches and pretty much jigging the whole time. So crushed it. Like you said, it was tough to figure them out for the first couple days, but the last few nights or whatever and mornings were spot on.
Well, and I think some of it was like when we first got there, the wind was out of the south, and then it was out of the north, and then it was out of the east, and then it was out of the south. And finally, like, the one windy day came out of the southwest and then stabilized. And after that, our fishing got a lot better.
Yeah.
It was like before that, it was kind of tough sledding, trying to figure out where the hell they were and why they would be somewhere. They were just kind of scattered. But the minute you and I found them in that wind when they were piled up on the kind of northeast side of the lake, it seemed like after that we were able to find them on the north and the east side pretty consistently.
Yeah.
Before you and I found them there, though, we went out and we were just kind of marking some fish and bobbering and casting around. And so where the falls came out, we tried up in there. We lost a couple lures. We caught a couple bass, and then we just drifted out to where like the current ended, and it was more just slack water, but kind of where everything dumped. And there were a few channels and bays and little points underwater where we were just trying to find any contour lines of depth that would hold fish. And like we'd get marks in 8 to 12 feet. So we stopped there, threw some bobbers out, caught a couple bass, and we were both casting crankbaits, I think, and just kind of like fan casting and just seeing what was going on. And I cast it out, and I just remember like the bite was just a stop. It's a very spongy rod. Those are my trolling rods I was casting with. And so it's like when you set the hook, you give it, it's like 4 feet of bend on a fish like that. And I just remember setting into it, and like Tor said about his big walleye, I was just like, bottom?
No, log. Like, please don't be a log.
And it was like, I don't think it's bottom. It didn't head shake at all. But I remember when I was 100% certain it was a fish is when it was up in the front of the canoe. And then a couple seconds later, it was back behind the back of the canoe. And we were anchored there. And I was like, well, I don't remember exactly what I said, but I was like, Moose, I got a big ass fish on. Like, I don't know. We'll see. Right. We don't have a net. We have the jaw gripper, and we played that thing for a good 5 minutes, I would say. And I kept the drag loose and just kept letting them run, knowing we didn't have a good way to land them because 2 of our nets went away when 2 of our capsizes happened.
And I don't know what you're talking about.
And we got the jaw gripper in it. I was able to swing it up by Moose, and he jaw gripped it on the top lip. And you had it vertical. Like, I think you might have had it fully out of the water at one point.
Yeah, it was.
And you were like, you asked me a question, and you were like swinging it over the side of the canoe. I think I don't remember exactly what you said. I think it was like, what should I do with it? And I was like, get it over the canoe. And like, as fast as I could say, like, canoe, it slipped off the jaw grip. And I've had, Nikki just said, did Tor just pour 4 fingers of bourbon? I wasn't watching, but I would bet it's 5. Nikki, there's a rule that I have, and I'm pretty sure when I capsized the first night, it could only possibly be because either Justin or Tor poured me a drink. I do know that by the fire when I was hypothermic, Justin poured me a drink that was rum, and I asked somebody to make me a cocktail. I'm freezing my ass off. I'm shivering out, drunk as fuck.
Guys, I'm wasted. I need another drink now.
That drink came back, and I don't think I've ever had such a strong drink. It was the most disgusting.
Well, in all fairness, I was told pour 1 inch of booze, the rest water, 2 squirts of Mio. I didn't know that a cup this size.
You weren't aware that. You weren't aware that a cup has less liquid in it than a big jug.
Back at home, the cups are this big.
Thought it was just universal. Thought these were universal measurements.
1 inch of booze.
So Moose and I are out there. The pike comes off the jaw gripper, and just like walleyes are 98% below 25 inches, when you have a fish slip off of a jaw gripper, there's a 98% chance that the line's going to get in it. When the weight of the fish hits down, the bait's going to pull out. I don't know how we didn't lose that fish right then and there, but it dropped in the water, and I'm like, no, it's cool. We still got him. And he like made one run, and then he swam, and he just ended up right next to me, like right next to the transducer. Like his nose was on the damn transducer. I think he's smelling it, just checking it out. And I just grabbed him on the back of the head, like through his gills, like right over the top. It just bear clawed him in. I was like, I don't know what else to do. Like I don't know, a 15, 20 pound fish. Like what the hell else are you gonna do? You just got to grab his ass. And so we got him in, got him on the stringer. That was kind of first order business. But
let's stop the story there. It's a great story.
But and I'd say this is actually the one downside to those metal clip stringers is they're not made for big ass fish.
Not at all.
There's only so much room in those things.
No excuses.
And Dan, you're just letting them off the hook already. Come on.
But I do remember, like, it took me a good like 20 seconds to get that metal clip through there and like get the right part of his mouth where I could even get it around, because it's just such a damn big fish. And so we got it on the stringer. Then we
went back right after that.
We went back shortly thereafter and like called it good at that. We went out later in the day when we found those walleyes. Ooh, where'd Rob go? Rob's gone. Now he's back.
He doesn't want to hear this.
And so we're like hanging out, and we just left it hanging off the canoe with the intent of we'll get pictures with it later. And I like the idea. I think Tora, it was your idea. Most good ideas are we should take a picture on the couch with it. So I'm like, yeah, we'll just save it. Like that would have been a pretty epic.
That
picture.
would have been insane on the lake with a pike on your lap.
Yeah, like have it laying across all of us out there. So I just left it hanging off the back of the canoe. But I had made the mistake multiple times. I picked it up on the stringer. Why am I hearing myself? Who's got double audio going?
Gotta be Rob.
It's gotta be Rob. Oh, now he's hiding. Now he jumped out of his canoe. Where'd he go?
Wait, is that his thumb or is that something else?
Nobody knows. Is he wearing pants? And so we had this thing tied up. There's a thing I know about Tor, and this is the thing I already know about Tor. This wasn't a surprise. Tor can't leave anything the fuck alone. He just can't. Like, it's just like with your kids when you tell them not to do something. Like, Justin's laughing. He's just as bad. Justin's just as bad.
Whatever. I would never mess with a pike that size.
I am also just as bad. I can't leave shit alone once I have my mind made up that I got to go do something about a thing and see what's up. And so, like, I had told Tor multiple times, like, just leave it. Don't worry about it. We'll take pictures of it when we're going to, like, cut it up because we were going to eat it. We were going to cook it, take some good pictures. So if I wanted to get a mount of it, cool. And then we were going to eat the damn thing. Like, it would have been big ass tasty pike, tons of meat. And Tor goes down and he's fucking around in the water because he's Tor and he just can't help himself. And I know that about Tor. I don't blame Tor for being Tor.
No, it's a blame.
Nikki's no wonder he and Justin get along so well. Noodling in the open water, Amber said. That's kind of what it was. That's kind of what it was.
There was
Nikki,
no noodle that day.
Nikki said Justin. It was Justin. No, it wasn't Justin. It was Tor. But so Tor's down there messing with it, and I've already announced this. It was actually all Moose's fault.
Yeah.
Because
Yes.
because I already know what Tor's gonna do, but Tor needs help. Like, Tor can't do this all by himself. He
wanted to take a picture and he needed help.
Yeah, and so Tor's like, I gotta go take a picture. Like, Tor takes pictures with everybody else's fish. Is what he does. It's what he's famous for. And so Tor is trying to, like, get this pike and take some pictures with it. And he's like, hey, somebody come and take a picture and help. And like, nobody's moving. I sure as hell am not. I know what's gonna happen. But Moose is like, fine. It's like,
I was like, hold on, let me record this right now before.
Yeah, this is just like, whose echo am I hearing? I hear somebody's echo.
It's gotta be Rob.
Everybody go into your audio settings. Everybody go into your audio settings and check.
No, it's just Rob. It's fine.
There's an echo setting.
Put an earbud in. I had to do that when I came in.
So Moose gets up, and Moose is not even there yet. Moose is just walking towards Tor, and I am watching, and I'm pretty upset at this point in time that I'm like, fuck you guys. Like, I asked you not to do this. And I just, for real, Tor, I wasn't mad that you lost the fish. I was mad that you disobeyed me. Like, total dad mode. I wasn't mad that you lost the fish. I was just mad that I asked you not to do it, but you couldn't help yourself. But also, I was like, what did I expect? It's Tor. Like, of course he's going to go fuck with the fish. He can't help it. It's Tor. Like, I know it. It's also why I love hanging out with Tor. It's because he doesn't sit still. He just can't fucking help it. And so it's like, I've signed up for this. It's why I like
you
Tor.
handled that so well. You just sat there. You
didn't
got quiet.
You didn't even hit me once, which you should have at least.
Dan, I've never heard Dan that silent ever. And then he goes out and fishes the rest of the day just to be away from Tor because he had to recollect himself.
I didn't want to kill anybody. I already tried to kill Rob once, and I like Rob. I tried to kill him once. Rob tried to kill Tor once. I tried to kill Rob because Rob tried to kill Tor, and I like Tor, but then I felt conflicted because then I had to kill Tor, and I was like, I was really confused. We better go fishing. But it was so fun.
The silver lining in all this is that Justin got to become Captain Justin. Back like when he was 6 nanoseconds old, and he worked on a commercial fishing vessel.
Oh yeah, it was. Did I tell you the story yet?
Rob, it is your audio. We've confirmed that it's your audio.
But then the next day, Captain Justin is driving me around because now I feel like a fire.
Hey, wait, hold on. We got to finish. We got to finish that because
remember that one.
I want to hear
Moose's
perspective. Yeah, we'll get to it. I want to hear Moose's perspective because I remember sitting up on shore, and I'm kind of disgusted at this point that Moose got up to go help Tor, and then I see Tor. You know when when you throw a dog a toy in shallow water and it like pounces on it? I see Tor like go from playing with fish on a stringer to panic tour to blah, like a pounce into the water. And I'm like, he fucking lost the fish. And I see Moose like walking that way and just like freeze, like, oh no, somebody's gonna die.
Yeah.
Like Moose didn't know what to do. And I hear Moose go, you're gonna have to tell Dan. Like, it's like, I'm not lying. It was like when your kids screw something up, and the one's like, I'm not telling Dad. You're gonna need to tell Dad.
Yeah.
That was exactly what was like, you're gonna have to tell Dad. And I was just like, I already fucking know. Like, you don't need to tell me. I watched it all happen. Like, it was pure comedy. It was pure freaking comedy. Amber said she can't really hear Rob, and I agree. Rob's audio sucks. It's okay. Every time Rob's on this show, his audio always sucks. So this is just like, this is what we know about Rob. This is powerful. Yeah, now we got you.
Hey, Rob, really quick. I know the story's still going, but get one of these things. This is a Audio Pro.
It's called a microphone. They call it a microphone.
Yeah, this thing, I can't figure out how to hook it to a MacBook Air, I think it's called, but it's nice. It's directional. Audio Pro, if you're on right now, I will take any sales. My affiliate link will be in the comments.
So you're trying to get sponsors here.
Perfect. I don't know.
Shroomdoggle.com.
So Moose, as you were getting up, I could see in your face you were like, fine. Like you weren't like, excited to go help Tor, but what, like, give us your play-by-play, because I'm curious. You were like the closest one to actually see what went down.
Yeah.
I don't. Tor said he didn't pick it up. There's no way he didn't pick that stringer up.
I remember some picking up, not fully out of the water, but enough that the clip it had to bend out, because when we inspected the chain after that, I mean, it was bent all the way
that baby
out.
was bent out. Bent
So,
out.
But all of a sudden, he puts it back down, and all of a sudden he's like, oh, shit. And the pike is just sitting right in front of his legs or whatever in the water, free. And he gets in that position like, I'm going to, grab this thing with my hands and save the day. And all of a sudden that thing just go boom, and it was gone. And my heart sank, and I was like, yeah, you're gonna have to tell Dan this one or something like that. I honestly felt bad for him, just because I'm sure he felt like shit after that. But
don't worry, I feel like
he was so sad. He was so sad. He felt, I mean, from my perspective, Tor looked like a beaten dog after that. He just felt terrible. I think is that the day we went out and we paddled around and we were catching some fish and Dan took off. We were up by the river mouth.
Dan disappeared.
Moose and I went out, and that was that midday afternoons when we found the walleyes in the wind.
Yeah.
But I was like, I was like,
redeem the night.
We gotta redeem ourselves for that one.
Well, that was like 3 meals. That one fish was like 3 meals.
That would have been a big old
Hey,
fry.
did I catch that one too? Did we ever confirm? Because I hooked it,
maybe,
but it never landed.
That's why after some time and gummies and drinks, I was comfortable inquiring with Dan of how he landed that thing, because when you pulled up your pike, and again, at this point, I was a piece of shit, so I'm in the front again, like I've been demoted. He pulls his pike up. I'm like, oh, I've got this little net from Kevin, and like I've got the net at the side of the boat, and I see the head, and I'm like, the thing's not gonna fucking fit in the net. and then like one slap of the tail, and your rod, I think, hits you in the face, and the lure is gone, and the fish is gone. It's like, well,
no, that was a first thing in the morning one, right? Because I was still pretty hungover. I was just starting to get to drunk, right? Like,
but
I'm at that phase where it's just a blur, and I don't know what's happening. I've got a gigantic fish on, right?
Yeah, you're not quite hungover. You're not quite drunk anymore.
Yeah,
you just know you're not going to catch shit.
And we hadn't had breakfast burritos yet because we're idiots. We're fishing before breakfast.
Damn it, Moose! You have a 9 a.m. deadline and you never hit it.
Fishing in the mornings. Yeah, we did a pretty good job of getting up and getting out fishing. It worked.
No, but honestly, it was one of those situations where like no one was prepared to have a fucking tank right here, and we had never like Dan. We're not like you. Sorry, that's throwing you under the bus, but like. I'm a fucking idiot. Like, I don't know what to do when a tank comes up to the boat. And had we not lost that one, and had it not been such a disaster, because the lure is still in its lip, like he hooked it good. It just the knot wasn't good. The whatever.
Or I mean, like with the pike, one little nick of their teeth, and that thing is
right.
toast.
So then, like,
hey, Tor, just 1 second. Did I tell you I was a commercial fisherman?
When?
So
he is 6.
3 seconds into the creation of the universe.
3 nanoseconds.
I have pulled in a 200-pound halibut before.
Correct. Not on 6-pound test.
Okay, got you there.
Nikki said this is more entertaining than Protect Our Parks in Love Island, which I think.
But like,
thank you.
Talking to Dan and what he did to like wear the shit out of it, like it made the difference, man.
I mean, that you took that play when you caught your big walleye. You got it.
That one was all on me, Tor. That was not on you at all. So, in retrospect, I was thinking back. What did I fuck up? I had the rod tip pointing directly at it. There was no play in the rod, and my drag was too tight. I fucked up.
Fucked it up.
Debatable. It's a.
All right, I'll give you credit if you want it, but.
No, there's two people. There's 2 people in the boat. We could have done better.
Yeah, you should have jumped in.
There's one guy holding the pole though.
I should have fucking bear hugged it.
No, he tried. He tried to do that with one pike that was already getting away. They don't like that. They don't like it.
Turns out. Oh, but I'm pretty sure there is a 39-inch pike with what's it called? The red hot or a fire lure or whatever? Like
it broke. Didn't it? Yeah, the lure's in its
fire
mouth.
tiger.
Yeah.
I'm talking about a fire tiger.
Fire tiger, one of them. And then there's a 42-inch, Dan, that you caught that is just lucky as fuck. Like no other.
There's no way there's 2 pike that size right there, right?
100%.
Unless they're husband and wife.
They're definitely. Well, I mean, like just where that water's coming out, that's where big fish are going to be.
100%.
That's where they're going to hang out. They're waiting for
240s.
Totally possible,
dude. How many walleye over 20 inches did we catch? It was unreal.
That was our best. Like
how many
fish.
pounds does that mean, Tor?
That was unreal, Justin. Like the fact that we let 3 or 4 of them go in one morning of fishing, and then we floated for 4 hours.
And those 2 bass. When you caught your big one, we got 2 gigantic bass
can we
by
reverse
Sasquatch
it and
taking
get the
shit.
walleyes earlier in the week next year?
Yes, please. Tell me how. I don't know. Oh, maybe we put the transducer depth finder on all 3 boats. I don't know.
Well, Dan didn't want to give us the advantage because I've been captaining since I was 1 nanosecond old.
Oh, I don't know if you guys have heard. He's a commercial fisherman.
Look at this.
So back when I was happening, oh yeah, there's my stringer. Oh, that's everybody's stringer.
For anyone tuning in right now, this is about the frequency that Justin reminded us of his commercial fishing experience.
It was
every day, all day.
About every 7 to 10 minutes, we heard about it, and it was a different time in his life.
No,
it got a little bit earlier as we went along the trip, day by day, second by second.
That's a good picture. This is a dandy picture.
Oh heck yeah!
Living it up on the couch.
Mm-hmm.
Who made that? Oh, I see. Yeah,
I see it.
Yeah,
that's you guys. I took that picture. I'm a damn good photographer.
Is this Rob? It's got to be Rob. It's got to be. Definitely not Kevin.
No, he was reading a book.
That looks like me.
Hey, was that the day that you guys hooked over to the tree on the other side? You made the paracord all the way across, didn't you?
I don't know if this was that effort. A lot of ins, a lot of outs.
We made it all the way across, and then Tor's knot failed somewhere in there.
Well, what? Sorry. There was like 75 of Tor's knots, all of which were shit.
With 10
Only
foot
one
circle.
failed.
Only one failed. That's good. That's good.
That's an amazing statistic.
Hey, people outside of the boundary waters don't even know what paracord is. I yelled for that the other night, and nobody was like, "Oh yeah, I got some of that."
Right
Can you
here.
imagine how different this trip would have been had Dan brought the string of 500 yards of red paracord that I was looking at and saying, we need that paracord?
It was right there.
You mean the booby trapping line that Justin would have used?
We
There
should
would've
have-
been a
I
lot-
never-
there would've been a
Dude,
lot
I
more booby
forgot.
traps.
I
It's a big
never
one.
set one. I set the the
that
booby
shorts-
traps to get you.
That
Go
shorts pair number 3, by the way.
You brought 3 pairs of shorts this trip?
No.
Hold on. What did
I
Moose
had
say?
5.
Because I heard him start talking.
Hmm?
Didn't Moose say something?
He doesn't talk. Wait, where's Kevin?
Not here.
Just tell him
He's
to get
on-
on. It doesn't
he's on-
matter if he's not a podcaster.
He's on the point reading his book. Probably bobber fishing.
Yeah, Kevin always tried to avoid us that entire trip, but we did not let it happen.
No,
I yelled.
let's be clear.
I
You didn't let it happen.
yeah. Well, I set up my camp right next to Kevin, and I was complaining about mosquitoes. Was it 1 a.m? Did he say?
No,
Like,
he
It
said
was
you
every in
complained-
the morning.
Hard to know. Hard to
He
know.
said you talked to him throughout the night. There wasn't
Yeah.
like a time period.
Yeah, that guy can flip shit better than anyone I know. It's
He's on
amazing.
Yeah, he's pretty quick.
He's used to
Boundary
getting
boys.
he's used to getting fucked with.
Yeah, Nikki suggests that we bring a camera crew next year and call it the Boundary Boys. Which
Well, that's
have
that's Rob.
that's Rob. That's Rob's job.
Rob just
I
lost
have-
all his power.
Who has the picture of all of us with the stringer? I haven't seen the picture of all of us with the stringer.
I think I do.
I do.
Okay.
I have the video of that.
Oh, Tor has it without our heads in it.
Yeah, that's right. We got to get that published. That's a dandy. That's a keeper. I haven't seen that one yet. What we got there? Cleaning some fish.
Nice.
No, it's Stringer. That's my butt.
Oh yeah. We're working the stringer here.
Wait.
working on my hair,
You've
so my hair
watched
looks
this before, right, Tor?
That's Moose.
You've watched this
Scan
before?
butt.
Moose bending over. There's my butt.
Have you watched this before?
Nope.
This is where Justin's ass is out.
Because there was at the very end, there might be something that we need to edit.
What's he doing? What are you doing, Justin?
Did I moon the camera in that one? Please
No,
don't.
you're just
No. You
Tor,
tried to
Tor,
hump
put your
the
camera
GoPro
down.
earlier in the video.
Look at those willies. Oh, that's a good stringer.
So that's what I said. Like I didn't get the heads,
Still pretty damn good.
but now we're waiting. We're waiting for what? Kevin
Rob?
to come. Is it Rob
Me.
with his?
It's me.
Yeah, Rob's doing some shit.
It's a long video. I'm not gonna lie. I'm putting my elbows down.
Okay. That's good. I
Stop
think we
it.
got the idea.
Okay, end it.
We got a
Yeah,
bunch
End
of
it.
laws.
End it.
And we released 3 or 4 of those.
And cut.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah,
put-
Tor, we're good. Tor, yeah.
Tor, put it down. Put it down.
Tor.
Let's wait. Let's wait for Justin's butt.
No,
Yeah,
Right.
faster.
that might be on Rob's camera.
No, honestly, look,
I'm pretty sure I mooned a time lapse 7 times.
we're at 1/3 of the way. These walleye were fought.
They were hardy though, because we properly released 3 of them.
The problem with the
Whose
time
butt is
lapse
that?
That was your butt.
where Justin decided to start doing hip thrusts at the GoPro on time lapse means you're like, yeah.
Oh, I had to hold the pose like so long. I had to go so slow to make it work right.
Still went too fast for a time lapse.
1 picture per like 3 seconds or something. I don't know.
Yeah,
Oh,
you
that's
took
the-
like
that's the
35
beating
pictures.
heart. I think it's cool.
Oh, that was a great capture.
That's great. Just flapping the jaw. Yum yum yum. That was cool.
Can we
That's
can I
like
show a
Dumb-
picture?
that's like Dumb and Dumber when he puts the chef's heart in the doggy bag and gives it back to him.
Isn't that crazy, man?
This has got to be one of my favorite photos, maybe ever. Let's see.
There's the
Look
pipe.
at this one.
There's the one
Is that
bit of
gonna work?
evidence. That's a good one, Justin, of Tor
Yeah.
with the facial
Yeah.
coming right at you.
Yeah. Yeah.
Tor's putting that on his resume in the future.
Mm-hmm.
Hey,
Would you
where's
like this
Tor?
guy to do your books?
Wait, where's that
on your
picture
company?
that Tor-
Can't
Do you
make
remember
that
the
up.
boundary mark? Oh, there it is.
You're right there.
Jeez.
Yeah. Hey, Canada. I hate Californians.
Yeah. And
Oh, are you sure?
And like out of the six
And the
people we saw
family-
all trip, you
Wait,
happen to be doing
get the
that in
one with
front
the
of a
family
or
in the
something?
canoe.
Yeah.
background.
There's a family. There's a
Make
dad,
things eat.
a grandpa, and 2 kids. I'm pretty sure in a canoe right there.
And where was the
No.
priest?
There he is. And there they are. Paddling away.
Well, wait. Right before that, Tor has his shorts on his ankles coming around the corner, and I could see them for how many minutes did I tell you to pull your shorts up?
You're an idiot. They can't see anything.
Tor, pull your shorts up. Pull your shorts up. Pull your shorts up. Pull your shorts up.
Nikki says,
Me. Tor, do you have any shorts?
photo for Justin's Grindr profile.
I love
John's gonna
that
see
one of the
this.
first photos, like here he is, like waving to someone, right?
Hi.
I had to get their
It's them.
attention first.
And then all the photos after this, he's doing more provocative shots on said.
Check me out. You guys want a show?
Hey, I had a screenshot of my passport on my phone. So I
Let's
was
say you're
fine.
Tor.
Do you guys?
I don't like
do you guys
Canada
wanna see what
anyways.
Rob looks like when he's fishing.
Oh, that's so
I didn't see
bad.
that one. I didn't see
Shore
when he was
lunch.
submerged.
That's shore lunch.
Where did he go? Where is he? Is he under there?
That's his hat.
What happened? Why is he
That was so great.
I saw the ones where he was hits deep, but I didn't see the one where he was fully submerged. What
So
the
it turns out
That bass.
it went
Oh my
from
God.
here. It went from here, and it got deeper.
Because Tor was like, "Hey, Rod, go underwater," and I was like, "Sure, let's just do this." Because I had hooked on the on a root or whatever. It's like, well, screw it. I'm gonna just
No,
walk
it's called
on
a
over there.
log, and that's a big walleye.
That's the way you have to be the fish, Rob.
Yeah,
Be the ball.
yeah, be the ball.
That bass, though, I can't believe we didn't catch that bass with the nest.
Oh,
The
yeah.
one that looked at us was like, "Screw you guys, take the wood and leave."
No,
That baby was
no.
finicky. I wasn't eating anything that day. What did we miss? I feel like we covered a lot of ground. Any other highs, lows, what have yous?
Highs. It was a fucking Boundary Waters trip. What more do you need to say? That's a huge high, man. Doesn't matter what happens.
That is pretty damn
No.
true.
I'm looking forward to the ice maker for next year.
I think
Your plate.
I think we might just buy an ice maker and haul it in.
I mean, I'll
Hey,
get you an 80% ice maker.
I'll carry the ice maker in. It's okay, guys. I got it.
Did you guys cover the Justin's experiment with and frying the solar power of the charger?
Yeah.
A little bit.
Oh.
He didn't. My
Yeah.
lithium
Well,
battery.
Tor
that.
is CEO of a solar logistics company, and he told me that you can take a USB-C cord, find the hot wires, touch them to a lithium battery, and current only goes one way. So it's Tor's fault because I was trying to charge Dan's dead battery, which I thought was dead. I didn't test it. Why would I test the battery? It's dead because Dan left it over here because that's the dead battery pile, right? Because there was 3 batteries, right? So I had to charge the lithium battery before I hooked it to the ice maker to test the ice maker. And I didn't realize that a lithium battery puts out a crazy amount of juice. So that Peltier plate, it got smoking hot on one side and then slightly hot as fuck on the other side because there's way too much juice on
Smoking
a
hot
lithium
and
battery.
then slightly
Yeah.
hot.
But I tested it on
Now-
a 9
now for
volt and it
anybody
got
who has
really
made-
cold.
Anybody who's ever made
I
an
just know I got very
like,
protective of my battery banks and solar after that.
Oh, I bought one.
you
check
need
this
a
out, guys.
vessel to hold the water in. Otherwise, it could freeze and it slides right off there.
Guys, look at this.
Ooh,
I'm
that's
in style
sexy.
now.
Did
Look at
you
this.
just
It's
make
got
ice
chargers
cubes in
built
your
into
freezer?
it, so we don't have to worry about chargers or anything. Ha! I'm set.
By next year, that technology will be obsolete. None of those chargers, none of the charging ports will work.
You don't have a
What is
USB 23? What are you thinking?
No, what is this one charge?
Hey Justin, how well does it work when I throw it into the lake?
Does anybody know what
Does that work really well?
You got to stick it.
You're not touching it, Rob.
Does it float?
I saw that on Idiocracy.
We'll find out next year, dude.
Justin, you put that one in your ear, and then the other one in your mouth, and then the other one in your butt. Wait, no.
Oh, wait. It goes the other way.
No, look at this. It's got a hook that you can hook it to your backpack, and then it hangs on your backpack, and it charges while we're paddling in.
That's gonna be great. That's gonna work just fine.
For
we
the
need
record,
300 watts of solar next year.
Throw that one in Rob's canoe.
So we're going to get 100 watts per person, and we're all going to carry our separate solars. So when 2 canoes capsize, we're still okay.
Maybe when somebody fries a panel, we're still
Dan,
okay.
Well, now I know.
In summary, in executive summary, 20,000 mile view, there was some peanut butter whiskey on the way in. Not a lot, but some.
There was some for you guys. Then Justin and I took it with us after the last portage.
There's 8 in ST
And
PP.
Honey and peanut butter.
Mm-hmm.
Then it turned into 4 liters of sweet tea vodka.
We did have 4 liters of that.
Then it turned into 4 liters of vodka.
4 liters of tequila.
Then it turned in 4 liters of tequila.
6 liters of rum.
Well, that wasn't next, was it?
I mean, I was drinking all of them interchangeably.
Yeah,
oh, God,
we're just going the order that we finished them in. But
and
I
Brady's, did you get
because that's the order I drank it. I'm just saying.
If I can like pat myself on the back a little bit, this was by far the best I did in terms of alcohol. But thank God we had Justin's moonshine for the last night.
Because that's the end of the story. That was horrendous. We drank it.
Well, I didn't. I mean, like I thought, just like
it's fine. It was the half-inch of moonshine.
Not the same half-inch in every container, Justin. The size of the container matters. But
well, the apples were great. Tor can tell you.
Yeah, okay.
He starts dry heaving. That was at your house. That started
before we even left. That was before we left. That was about when you ate that mushroom.
We didn't get into the boundary waters. Like we were still on dry land. Like,
we're in Dan's house.
Tor's throwing up in front of my kids after he eats a moonshine apple.
Because it's like,
I lost my gummies there too.
Alcohol, drink it. Like, that's a good idea.
Poplar House.
I love
beer and burger was amazing.
Yeah, that's
do you remember
the last beer and burger on the way out.
Tor, I lost my gummies at Dan's house. You remember that? I was worried his kids were gonna eat them.
Well,
they would gobble that shit down.
No.
My kids, you leave candy around, gummy, they're eating that stuff.
Those mosquitoes suck though.
The skeeters were rough this year, but I mean, like, it was such a it was so warm, and that was great. Floating on the couch, there were definitely some like pluses and minuses with the warm weather. The skeeter part of it sucked, but the walleye fishing was pretty good because it stabilized once the wind quit dicking around. The fishing was pretty good. But like the better the walleye fishing gets, the worse the Laker fishing gets. So that was kind of a downer for me. Is like Justin and I paddled around for a while going for Lakers. Moose and I paddled our asses off going for Lakers. Well, I did. Moose just sat up there in the front doing nothing like you front guys do.
Gotta listen to Dad. Quit paddling.
Quit paddling. Quit paddling.
Hey,
you carried Kevin out though. Do you remember that? Kevin's just sitting there doing nothing. And Moose is just carrying the entire boat, the entire drive, and we couldn't catch up to him.
Distracting you is not nothing.
We were behind that entire paddle out until the last 500 yards, and then we just took another set of souls. Justin and I just out there taking souls.
So don't go anywhere. I need another ice. I'm filling up. I'll be back.
Justin will get you one.
It only takes 7 days.
I do have an ice maker in the shop here. I literally have one.
Did you make it? Did you make it or did you buy it?
I did. No, I didn't make it. I can't lie.
Made 80% of it.
Because it works. It works.
Okay, that makes sense. That checks out. That checks out then. Justin, hit us with a high and a low. What do we miss? What are the standouts to you?
High then low?
Well, I don't care. It's my question. It's your answer.
Man. Okay. Well, I'll start with low. So I don't remember the first 36 hours of the trip. That was kind of low.
But that's weird because you were high as hell. So it's like a funny high and low sort of situation.
Well, because you spent so much time paddling and not talking.
Yeah, no, that was terrifying. It was
very peaceful going in this year. I did have to tell Justin in like 3 paddles, like I could tell he was kind of fucked up because he was leaning while he was paddling, and I'm in the back, and I'm just like, Jesus Christ, I have to like watch how he's leaning and like offset his weight. And when we first started paddling, I didn't realize he was still high, and I was like, Justin, you got to quit leaning, man. Like, I mean, we were like 4 paddles past the dock, and I was like, easy, man. And then he kind of just got in the zone. But at first, I was like, we're gonna tip in the first 100 yards.
Yeah. So we pulled into that gravel. It turned to so it's like I remember. Okay, I saw a boat in the sky at one point. I wanted to tell you guys because it was really cool. It was a cloud. It looked like a boat, but I'm pretty sure I'm the only one seeing this. So then we get in after sleeping in the hotel. Huh?
Some solid awareness. I was gonna
tell you. I didn't want you guys to know I was high. I just wanted to be not. And so we go to the hotel. And I remember I had to go into bed. So I go to sleep, wake up the next day. I know I wanted a lot of water, but I couldn't tell you guys that. Every time you stopped, I was hoping somebody would get me a water, but nobody ever did.
I gave you my water. I had it's still in the truck actually. I gave you my best damn bookkeeping mug of water.
That's true. That's true. I drank all of that, but it still was not enough. I drank the ice after it melted. And then we had that breakfast sandwich, and it turned to concrete in my mouth. And I was in the parking lot thinking that I was going to throw up in the parking lot, but then it would kick us out of the boundary waters. So I was like, keep it down. And then I remember the video, we had to do a safety orientation. I had to take my sunglasses off.
As jacked up as you were, I can only imagine how much worse other people have been that didn't get kicked out of the boundary waters. And you being worried, it was like, this guy's just not saying anything.
Well, I did buy 2 waters there because I was extrememely dehydrated.
Can I get some waters? Some waters. I need some waters right now. Some waters. You're just
I was doing my best.
2 waters, drug deal in the hood now.
Yeah, no, I was doing my best not to talk because I knew my eyes were bloodshot. I knew there was a video we had to watch for safety. And I knew if I got us all kicked out of boundary waters, you guys would never talk to me again. And I like you guys. So,
but Justin, the Boy Scouts that were taking the canoes out after we came back in seemed way more suspect than you did when we left.
Well, that's good. I can fake it.
I didn't expect them to make it past the party house.
Believe me, Rob, I was the most fucked up person that's ever left Voyage or whatever it's called.
Hey, but you got the name there. Pretty good.
Yeah. Well, I learned it when we got back.
Amber wants to know, what did you take? What was 10 milligram gummy? 10 milligram?
35.
Because I mislabeled.
You took a lot.
I'm pretty sure. So I labeled them. I don't know how much I'm supposed to say when we're live on a feed and stuff. But anyway, so I labeled them ES and RS, like extra strength, regular strength, right? But I'm pretty sure I mixed them up because I packed at 3 a.m. I went to sleep at 1 a.m. and my flight was at 6 a.m. So I missed my first flight. Yep.
Missed that one.
Yep. So yeah, I don't know how many milligrams. I'm sorry. But whatever was in that one gummy, because Tor ate one with me. We ate one the year before, and it was great. It was great until Dan started talking about turkeys.
I didn't tell another one 2 hours later. I had another one.
You did tell the turkey story. I remember for sure you told the turkey story, and I was starting to panic for a minute.
I think I talked about telling a turkey story. I don't think I actually told one.
He didn't.
Oh, I mean, that was
You
like
were
a
high as fuck.
75-minute.
Yeah, that was along with the boat in the sky that you saw. You were the only one.
Yeah,
that heard.
okay.
Wait until he talks about the penis in the sky that he saw. That was a great story.
That was your story.
Yeah, that wasn't in the sky. That was just.
It's that big? Wow.
Okay. I know we're trying to wrap it, so I'll go quick. So
why are we trying to wrap it? Dan's got all the time in the world.
Does he?
I don't know. I figured we got to like hit some highs and lows. Justin's just the first one, but he's taking his sweet old time, which is fine. You take this is what this show is. We're just hanging out, having a good time, highs and lows. You didn't get to your highs yet. We're still on the lows.
Oh, dude, it was great after that. Trust me.
Hold on, Eric Towers in the house. Eric, you're in the wrong spot. You got to scroll up, click the link to the Best Damn Bookkeeping page. Go in there and drop your comments. Amber's in there. Nikki's in there. Cole was in there. Who else was in there? Somebody else was in here. Scotty was in here. So go click that link. But Eric did say, I need a beer. I think I'm in the right place.
Yeah, dude. Hey,
and you are right, Eric.
Grab one of these. They're refreshing.
No, your mountains are white, bro.
Yeah.
You're right. But it's cold.
The same
but I guess I'm down to the bottom.
Yeah.
So anyway, we're driving in. I remember hitting the gravel, and in my head, I'm like, do they drop me back at the hotel and pick me up 5 days later? Because I'm not going to let it. They're going to know, and we can't go in the boundary waters, and they're going to hate me forever. I was also at the same time planning on moving to Wyoming because there's less people there, and I can't talk to people because I'm pretty sure I'm stuck this way for the rest of my life. So we get in, watch the video. I made it through.
Problems you're solving at this moment in time.
Yeah,
I moved my life because
I had a new
forever.
Yeah, I had a new life planned out. I was I'm gonna live in Wyoming. I'm gonna farm maybe or something. I don't know, whatever they do in Wyoming. Like look at geysers.
Wait, where's Amber? Amber should be able to tell you. She lives out in the country. I think she's in Amber. Where are you at? Amber. Oh, she's Montana, Wyoming, Idaho.
Yeah. Well, tell me what to do.
I'm probably totally way off, but I feel like Amber's
Montana,
somewhere in the west.
It's Montana.
So next time I eat an RS, then I'll make sure I know what Amber says and be prepared.
For the record, RS stood for really safe on our trip.
Which one did we give to that guy that paddled through? Was it RS or ES?
Extremely safe.
Okay.
He didn't come back.
Regular
so
strength, extra strength.
I did that. I love that he pulled up and he was like, God, do you guys have any drugs? And we're like, actually. And then he's like, wait, was it rum first? I think first.
No, it was rum.
He asked for rum.
Rum or drugs?
He straight up asked for rum. And when he said that, my eyes lit up. I was like, that's all we had left.
That's all we had left at that point because we had drank everything else and we saved the rum for like the end.
He was early on in the trip. I think we still had some other stuff. We had mostly rum.
Dan, he was.
But let's be honest, that guy was on like a 3 or 4 day fishing trip.
But we found the chair. We found the canoe chair the next day. So was it his canoe chair?
Hey, Kevin found the canoe chair. May or may not have been his. Most likely was, but we're not sure if it was 2 guys and 4 girls or if it was 3 guys and 3 girls. We just don't know. One way or another, he was the minority and he needed.
Or we were not that drunk.
The girl in the front was not happy.
Oh, she told him to take half the gummy, and I'm pretty sure as soon as he took half a gummy and gave it back to her, she's like, okay, just take it. And I think he just finished it, but no one else recollects the same way.
Nikki knows you well enough, Justin, talking about his low for the last 36
So honestly,
Amber's Oklahoma. I knew Amber was a little bit west, but not that far west. I had north and south mixed up. Oklahoma. Carry on with the rest of your story.
Yeah, I'll switch to high, whatever, Nikki.
I think your high could be the same.
That was
your high was when we started.
All right, done. Good. You guys talk.
First
I gotta
day
go
fishing.
pee.
Talk about your first day fishing.
Oh yeah, Tor, Captain Tor. Okay, so we're out there.
Captain
We're
Seven.
out there. Tor's all sad. The saddest I've ever seen Tor, right, Dan? Like I've never seen Tor that dejected.
The three of you guys missed it. Moose, you were having your baby when we went to LaCroix. Yeah. I saw Tor disheveled when we were going into LaCroix, and we were like 6.5 hours in, and we raced to 4 or 5 different campsites, and we like were.
But I was in your boat.
You were the front, I was the back, and I mean, like I remember we had to stop because my back was seizing up. Like I had to get out and stretch. I was in so much pain, and you were struggling. And then we like went around this corner to like the 5th campsite we were checking, and one of the group that we had raced and beat them to a campsite that was had taken a different route to get to that next campsite, and they ended up getting it, and we were so destroyed. And then we had to paddle like 2 miles across a huge lake into 2-foot waves to like the last shot campsite, like the last one we had marked. That was like, well, if this one's taken, but like the whole way across the lake, we're like, I don't think anybody's there. And then we got it, and it's the best campsite we've ever had, like hands down. So it was all worth it. But I remember going across, and that was the first time I ever saw Tor in a bad mood in years. This trip I saw him in a bad mood twice. One when he came around the corner and Rob's wide-eyed in the front of the canoe, like, I think Tor's pretty mad, and Tor's just back there like, shut up and paddle. And then when Tor lost my pike, that was the other time I saw Tor. He wasn't like mad. He was just like, it was just like when your puppy shits all over something and they know they fucked up, but they're back. He just looked like the puppy that shit all over the carpet.
I shit all on the white carpet.
All over the white carpet.
No, that I remember that when we found them, and Rob is describing what happened, and Tor is just shaking his head in the back, and no words needed to be spoken. I knew exactly what happened, and I didn't say a word because I knew he was in a bad place right then.
Yeah.
It took me a day, but not more than a day.
No, it took you 2 hours.
Okay, well, it felt
you
like
caught a walleye. You caught a 20.
It felt like a day.
Oh, no, you captained a walleye. Okay, I caught the walleye, and then you beat me. But yeah, that was when Dan flipped, right? So I caught my 25-inch walleye. We're slaying pike on the other side across that rip.
Huge
right?
pike, huge 20-inch, 18-inch pike.
Oh, they were shakers.
Huge.
They were all shakers, but we're just
maybe
slaying
12-inch pike, 12-inch pike, massive pike.
Yeah. Okay. Sure. Actually, I was still high, so I don't. Maybe, but we're just slaying them there, and then Dan flips. But yeah, it was a great trip.
Rob
period.
flipped too.
Correction. Rob flipped.
I figured out my high. I figured out my high. So, yeah, you guys stopped in Duluth, got me a mosquito net for the hammock that I didn't have, and the rainfly I didn't have. But you had an emergency blanket. I didn't find out until after that, because you were hypothermic the night before, and that would have been excellent for warming you back up.
But I refused a fucking sweatshirt, so I probably would have refused an emergency blanket too.
Well, I mean, you were in boxers because we made you take off your wet clothes.
Well, no, let's keep that off the live stream. He looked good.
I was coming around. I do think Moose and I made a rule when we capsized the last time that we don't split up, which we shouldn't. When you and Rob capsized tour, we didn't intend on splitting up. I don't know how the fuck you got so far behind. Like that still baffles me because we're all kind of like
he's not here. I can tell you, it sucks when you're paddling and someone has steering you like this the entire fucking time.
Like you just see us getting farther and farther and farther away. Guys.
After the first portage, I was like, I really don't think this guy's ever fucking been in a canoe before. And I was told, oh, he's an expert. He knows what he's doing. He's fine. It's great. I was like, awesome. I don't want to think about shit. after the second portage, I was like,
I'm thinking about shit now.
We gave you more and more of the packs too, right? On accident. We were trying
after the second portage, I was like, I
really
need to like reconsider what's going on. And then I came back, and on my third trip on the portage, I had the heaviest fucking booze pack in the entire, like, I don't know, because I packed the booze packs, so I know which one's the heavy one, and I now had it, which we didn't have on the first two legs. I'm like, well, fuck. And the canoe was already packed, and I was drunk, so I was like, "Fuck it, let's throw it on top."
As high as possible.
Like, in no way is this Rob's fault. In no way is this Rob's fault.
It's Thor's pack. That's what it came down to.
You're back now, but I'm just saying, like, there were.
Oh, I heard all of it. I heard it all.
There's a lot of shit that's just like, yeah, I shouldn't have done that.
Well, the best part of it all is that Moose is sitting there around the campfire, and he's like, you know what we should do? Maybe we should clip everything to the canoe that doesn't sink completely, so we don't lose shit.
Yeah,
including we should run a carabiner through Tor's shorts so he doesn't lose his shorts.
Might as well.
We gotta run a string down Tor's leg so that every time he gets out,
guys.
So the count was every cup holder, every rod holder, the net.
Simmer down right now. All four of you on this right now. You have been in a canoe where I've been totally nude. You may or may not know it. But all four of you have been there.
The public service announcement.
Like, here's the thing. My tan lines at this time of year are fucking awesome. You know why? Because there are none.
Because there was someone who didn't know.
Oh, okay. Hey, I just found this out. So I was doing a golf tournament last weekend, and my chiropractor was in there too. And he said there's scientific evidence.
And the chiropractor was naked.
No. If there's scientific evidence.
Chiropractor's not as cool as me, Rob. It's fine.
If you tan your wang, you have higher testosterone. So Tor, you have the highest testosterone out of all of us. How does that make you feel?
My wing is tan as shit. It's just unfortunately not that big, so not a lot of surface area.
Not a lot of surface area to get tan.
Yeah,
you're very masculine.
It looks black as shit because most of the time when I'm in the sun, it's hard. So it's like,
it's an optical illusion, man.
Well, you know the thing, like it's hard.
My high really quick.
I have to pee. And like.
Hang on a second. I have to pee. My high is just that I had an emergency blanket to stay halfway dry. Thursday, my head was pretty wet. Other than that, dry.
Worked out.
Fun fact, emergency blankets do not burn well in bonfires.
We wouldn't do that.
Much. No, it's just.
I'm gonna pause the audio so I can pee.
Good idea. Moose, you've been quiet for like an hour. Give us a high and low.
I'd say high would have been, got a couple. So the last morning when we caught all those fish, that was fucking awesome. But I'd say overall the fishing was pretty good. Like, we fished for fun. I think there was one day where we had to like actually, all right guys, we gotta find something for dinner. Yeah. So fishing was good, and then that gave us opportunity to do a lot of floating and bullshitting. So
we did have a lot of sitting at camp, and like we didn't have to go fish evenings.
Yeah, we fished because we wanted to. So that was definitely high. And low, I think we were. I mean, I bought 2 cans of mosquito spray, and it lasted all of 2 days. We had to like ration that shit.
Yeah, I wore sleeves the whole time just to like not have to use bug spray.
That was rough, and I didn't like treat my clothes with permethrin and nothing like that. So I was that was kind of hell for the last couple days, but other than that, I mean, it was amazing. Awesome trip.
Rob, you must have some highs and some lows.
No, wait, let's go back to Moose real quick. Moose.
Yo.
On the movie selection, Go.
What, best movies? Like
No. Period. Movie selection. Talk.
40-Year-Old Virgin was the best movie. Hands down. We laughed our asses off.
That was fun.
Worst movie, middle movie.
No.
I barely stayed up for the rest of them.
Yeah,
You watched
Moose
Free
did put
Guy.
himself to bed early, pretty good.
Yeah. So, not much to add there.
Remember what
So,
Kevin was like, "Hey guys, it's 9:15. I have stayed up 15 minutes later than my
Yeah,
bedtime."
the sun
Good
is
night.
going down. I must dismiss.
Free Guy. I was listening the whole time. Free
Oh
Guy.
yeah, Free Guy's pretty good.
That was good.
Yeah,
I think I was the only one that stayed up for every movie. I don't think I missed one.
Oh,
That's probably true.
100%. You know why? Because it was my phone and I passed out for 5, 6 of them.
Yeah, I had to wake you up a couple times.
No, you didn't have to. You did because you're a dick. You didn't have to.
You mean what good with his dick? Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Just chilling.
Rob,
Mm-hmm.
go.
I mean, clearly the low was like the 9 times that I went swimming in the Boundary Waters.
Well, thank you. Finally, the number comes out. I was trying to be nice.
There were intentional swims and unintentional swims, but that one where it's just his hat with the fishing rod up, I did not see that picture before. That was great. I had not
They're
seen
like,
that.
hey, guy, just go underwater so you can just fish with the hat on top of the water.
That's perfect.
I mean, honestly, besides Poplar House, that was fucking amazing.
Mm-hmm.
It was a lot of fun. As everybody's like, what are you getting yourself into? I was like, I don't know. I told Dan, no, I'm not going to go to the Boundary Waters 2 years ago. And then I was like, I'm doing this year.
I don't know what it is. But
I don't. Boundary Waters. It's near a boundary, and there's water, and there's canoeing, and there's booze. So, yeah,
it was so good to get to know you, Rob. Like the one-on-one time. Like honestly, that to me is like a huge high because you're out in a canoe with one person. There's nobody else to talk to. You're stuck with them, and you can wait 30 minutes to reply.
My low was being stuck in a canoe with you.
I can't hear.
No, what's
what
Tor's
Rob
joke?
is saying,
What's the ollie thing?
and I feel like it's just
Moose.
Sven
Moose,
and
are you
Ollie.
not working.
You're-
So.
Moose, say that.
Your audio is still
No,
going,
Moose, stay.
No,
Oh,
Moose.
Justin,
No.
it's
Huh?
Sven and Ollie.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, how does that go? It's 45. What?
Oh.
Say it.
So Sven and Ollie went out to go fishing one morning, and they leave at 4 a.m. At 7 a.m., Sven goes, "Hey, how's the wife?" At 10 a.m., Ollie goes, "Are we here to fish or are we here to fucking talk?"
I love it. You have all day to come
Minnesota,
up with your
bitches.
comeback. That's the best part.
And Kevin shot those back pretty good.
Oh, Kevin is the sequential Norwegian.
Quintessential, not sequential. That's not a word.
One of them.
Tor,
Put 'em
how
together.
many fingers?
I
How
love
many
it.
fingers of bourbon? Have,
This is another one. This is a new one. Sequentials.
how many fingers am I holding up?
How many bottles have we gone through? It's fine. Details. Guys, tomorrow's the last day of school. It's fine. We're only biking. It's fine.
Good grief, Tor. How is school still going on?
I know,
Oh,
right? We had a
Harper
lot of snow
graduated
days.
today. Harper
We
and
had a
Wes
lot of snow
graduated
days.
today. I have a fourth grader and I have a second grader. They're awesome.
Booyah.
Yeah.
So Rob, high for you is just doing it. Just do it.
Yeah. Honestly, one of the highs is the fact that you wrecked us in a canoe and it wasn't my fault.
That's my low because like I should be like usually I'm always back in the canoe. That Moose and I capsized once, and it was in like horrific conditions.
Yeah,
and we learned a lot. And this was I've been smashed in the Boundary Waters. Don't get me wrong. But I was so drunk I couldn't sit in a canoe. Like I've never been that drunk in the Boundary Waters, and I've been smashing the Boundary Waters. I don't know what happened besides that. Obviously, either Tor or Justin had made me a drink, because I have learned in time I never asked Tor to make me a drink. I learned that a long time ago. I can't drink the way Tor can drink. I also don't trust Justin to make me a drink for the fact that he doesn't understand that different cups have different volumes.
Or that mushrooms are not the same as weed, or not the same as vodka.
I learned last year. I learned not to let Justin make me a drink, because I did get bit in the ass by that once last year. So I can only assume they conspired to make me the most horrific cocktail ever before they sent me out in a canoe with you, Rob, which I think was a joke on both of us. I think
I never made you a drink because I didn't touch shit after the state of mind I was in.
I'm pretty sure you're like, I'm gonna get Rob back. I'm gonna get Dan so fucked up. He tips Rob out of the canoe.
That would have been smart, but I'm not a smart person. Let's be clear. Yeah, you know I'm not smart.
Tor, what do you got for highs and lows?
Lows. Many. But you know what? They only lasted for like 3 minutes, and then they were done.
Losing my damn shorts.
No, that
was
not
a high
even
for sure.
That's not even on the table. No one gives a shit about that part, Rob.
He got a perfect butt tan as he's swimming into shore.
Rob and
You're
Justin
welcome.
don't know this, but at this point in my life, every year for the last like 5-6 years, I have the best tan lines I'm going to have all year long. You know why? Because I just spent a week in the Boundary Waters wearing nothing. And that's amazing. And
To be
this
clear,
year
he's
was
wearing
unique,
clothes most of the time.
but
Some of the time.
Justin, this year was
Bugs are
unique.
bad.
You were on the shore talking shit to Kevin or Moose or someone. I actually got to like go bare butt and get my ass up in the air and like work on the backside for the
Yeah,
sun.
you were on
in main camp.
floaty out there. You were on the floaty out there, tanning your butt.
Right. Dan was there. Dan's on my ass. It was great. It was firm. It was tight. It was ready.
The firm and tight weren't words I
It
would
was
use.
getting red. It was getting red. It was great.
Yeah.
So like that aside, the absolute low was when I stood there and I saw the pike.
Just oh shit.
And the video
not on the
of you.
I saw the pike and I was like, what? In my mind, whatever happened. But in my mind, I didn't touch the pike. I touched the smallie and I moved the smallie to the other end. And now the pike is like floating this way. And I'm like, the stringer's not there. And I look at Moose and I look at the pike and I look at Moose and say, oh, fuck. And I pounce. And I don't even get fucking close. Like, I'm not even like, if you watch in any sport, pick a sport. I don't care what's happening right now. Hockey.
Soccer.
Like soccer. Like, oh, here's
World
the
Cup
ball.
soccer.
Like, I swung this way and the goal is that way. Like hockey, empty net, and like I shoot the puck and
over the board.
And the puck goes that way. Like, dude, it was fucking horrible. Like I jumped exactly where I thought I needed to jump. I was gonna fucking strangle the shit out of that thing.
Yeah.
I was gonna fucking destroy it. I was gonna manhandle it. I was gonna throw it in the canoe. I was gonna fucking save the day. And you know what?
I've been thinking about my own high and low since I've been asking you guys this. I think my high has been watching Tor get drunker and drunker and drunker throughout this podcast. He's freaking up right now.
I wasn't sure if you were covering for Tor by jumping in.
No, I just enjoyed him being real drunk. Because he's about to tip a canoe. I'm gonna get this guy a canoe. He's gonna fall out of this thing pretty soon.
This was a low.
Nikki called it with 4 fingers.
So
hey,
I do have to say though, like,
calm down.
The best high of the entire time was when you guys picked me up from MSP. Like, Straight up old school,
Doris
a hangover.
Oh yeah, him
hey,
yelling.
hey you, we're abducting you. And like this guy over here, he's like Black Mike or whatever, Black whatever the guy's supposed to name is. He's like, how do we find an Uber? I don't know. These guys are about to abduct me. We're going to the wilderness for like 9 days. I don't know what's happening. Bye.
That guy looked wildly uncomfortable. That was one of the clear moments before I went into catatonic state. I remember saying hi to you, but I do remember.
Dude, you didn't say hi. You like blinked twice to say you were not dead, not alive.
I felt like I had a 30-minute conversation with you, and I introduced myself as Justin.
Blinked twice.
Dude, we slept in the same bed and you didn't move.
You're not supposed to tell anybody that. That was between you and me, Rob.
Hey,
that was mostly between Rob and Rob because you weren't really there for it.
But for the record,
I know my butt hurt the next day. But
there's 4 people talking right now. Moose is out. He's gone. Dan wanted us to sleep in a tent that night, and I said that was fucking bullshit.
What? What are you talking about?
That hotel in Grand Marais was fucking baller.
That was great. Why did you say I wanted us to sleep in a tent?
Because you didn't want us to. You want to sleep at your house and drive up later and do some
That's
bullshit.
What we did the last year, and
that was the plan. It wasn't. I didn't want to. That was just the plan because that was what we were all doing. But then Moose and Kevin wanted to go up and sleep in a tent, which changed our plan. I wasn't opposed to the new plan. I never pushed back. I never pushed back on getting a hotel. I was the first one on board. I was all about it.
So
it was great. I thought it was a great audible.
So until day of, I assumed that Tor was coming in the day before and staying at that hotel and just showing off to us. And I was like, that's a cool hotel. Good job, Tor. You're fucking rich. You can afford a hotel. I'm going to stay at Dan's house and just fucking.
I was at my mother's house. I was at my mother.
Your mom is awesome. She's a saint. How does she put up with
Rita's
you?
a saint. Don't talk about Rita.
You keep Rita Mantooth's name out of your mouth.
Dorothy Mantooth.
I love that when I called to get the pickup, you made sure to tell me that I was on speakerphone with your mom in the car.
Hey,
protection.
But then by the time we got to Dan's house, I realized she's worse than you.
My mom is incredible.
She's an amazing person. Rita's the best.
She will fuck up all kinds of people.
Mm-hmm.
But yes. Justin calls us like, Justin, I'm driving. You're on speakerphone. My mom's in the car.
I assumed I was supposed to keep it kosher, and now I realize I'm supposed to say the most fucked up shit.
Yeah, that announcement wasn't to keep it PG. That announcement was to raise it in octane. You didn't know. You just don't know Rita. You got to know Rita.
So Dan, the highlight. I got to say my highlight.
Yeah, hit it.
This is the most times we've ever been on the couch in a single trip ever. And I have to say, the weather was so goddamn special. And the fact that we could get out so many times and with or without a line or a broken line or a anchor or whatever, dude, to me, the fact of floating out there where there's no flies, no mosquitoes,
limited flies, limited mosquitoes.
Well, no, limited flies. You kill the
just
3 that followed us,
leeches
and they're done.
And snapping turtles.
I'm talking about we're out deep.
And
Deep.
beavers.
Not when we're coming in like little pussies because we're done and the clouds are coming and everything. When we're out deep, there's no bugs out in the middle of the lake.
There's leeches and ticks.
Yeah, because
and poison ivy.
Secretion.
Poison ivy.
That's all there is. So
there was a lot of poison ivy. I've never seen that much poison ivy.
There was a lot of poison ivy out there this year because of how warm it's been. It's all up. It's all out kicking ass.
Agree. there was more poison ivy around where they put my hammock.
Where you put your hammock.
But
you were kind of like one of the last ones to camp there, so you didn't get the best spot.
Oh,
sure.
You think I was one of the last ones?
Yeah. You and one of the guys were the last ones.
Are you sure? Like, I thought I showed up early.
We had to put you away from us. You're the farthest away sight.
No, I'm pretty sure Moose like grabbed my gear and was like, "It's okay, you're not dead." He's not here now, but like, I was in such a low space.
I saw.
I would have been fine just like laying on the rock and like sleeping on the rock at that moment. Just being like, is there not enough alcohol? Like,
so when you guys came in, Dan and I went out and paddled around. We were
because you didn't want to be there. I get it.
Well, we were mapping.
I was ready. I had all the fishing stuff on, and I was like, if we're gonna have a fish fry for dinner, we gotta go catch it. We did.
Rob is dead to us. Is that from Rob?
I don't know what Rob's doing. He's bouncing in and out. Moose is still around, but he's not on camera and he's muted.
So anyway, yeah, Dan and I had to leave camp because Tor was in the worst mood we'd ever seen.
Yeah, I don't want to be there for that. I was going to try, when like mom and dad are fighting and you're like, I don't know what's going on. That was kind of what I felt like.
But we caught a couple, right, in that bay. It got shallow. There were some weeds. We marked fish.
I called it out when we caught our first one. You might have still been high, but I was like, ooh, I just marked a weed. Like, we're in the sweet spot here, like the right depth in this right bay, and caught one right when we went over the top of it. And then we went around and marked a bunch of fish, and I put a waypoint on, and within 5 seconds, we got like a nice 18, 19-inch walleye. Mm-hmm. So we found them, and we found them there multiple times. When you guys got your 26 and a halfer, that was the first spot we got one. And then Moose and I rediscovered our waypoint when we found them, and then Rob and I went back there and caught two more the last day we were there.
No, Tor's was a little further down. It was by where Sasquatch was taking a shit. Remember that spot?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's a good spot.
Yeah.
Wait, camera.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah. That was a great waypoint. Like, that was the only place I knew on the entire place.
Rob's going to bed.
Okay. So I could do it on Onyx. I could figure out where it was. But Sasquatch taking a shit, that was my visual
Rob's
marker.
Going to bed? Let's just all...
I've got
all simultaneously say the word pussy.
Go.
Mm-hmm.
1, 2, 3. Pussy.
Yeah, pussy.
I've got
two of us did.
I've got two.
Or you're about to fall out of your chair, but you're hanging.
I'm gonna go to bed too. One low for me was that we didn't get a Laker. Like, I brought the stuff to cook Lakers, and we've like Moose and I paddled and like up and around and up and down, and Justin and I paddled. And so that was like, we were marking them. I don't know why we couldn't get them to bite. I don't know what they wanted. I don't know why they didn't want our shit, because we've caught them on that shit before. But that was kind of a low of like hauling all that gear. That's like 4 heavy rods with a bunch of extra shit to not have anything. I'm glad we tried it, but that was kind of a bummer. But that's typical. You hit this like lull in early summer. The warmer it gets, and like the more the water warms up, the less active they are. So I'm not surprised, but I'm bummed. One of the highs with the mosquitoes, those thermocells, man, I'm glad I brought 3 of them. I would thought
they were
I don't know why Moose doesn't have some. I don't know why Kevin does. I get why you guys aren't flying with them, but it's like, how do you live in Minnesota and not have 3 of them? I don't know.
I'm gonna get one after that. I wanted one. If I had one in my campsite, I could go there more than 5 seconds without a swarm of them following me. I had to move the entire time in my campsite.
I have 4. I just can't.
You had 4? Oh, okay.
But like, I thought Kevin used to bring them. I swear to God, Kevin used to have some.
Yeah,
so I'm like,
Kevin,
I don't know.
Kevin hasn't joined for what, 6 years?
Like 4.
Okay, give or take.
Knife was the last one he went on when I smacked that
So So next year, can we have one dry sack with just thermocells and then line the trail out? And then I will surround my campsite.
How many trips do you want to make? Because I made 3 on all of our portages. I don't think anyone else did.
I did 3 the first.
Oh, I'm not saying on the portages. I'm saying at the campsite. So
no,
that trail
what
out.
You're talking about is
campsite,
bringing more shit and bringing more shit.
Okay, now you got to shut it right now, because if there's anybody that's accountable for bringing more shit, it's not anybody besides Tor.
That's why I was comfortable.
The Amazon orders to Dan's house.
Hey, I will bring my ice ball machine. I will bring the solar panel machine, and I will bring something that will yet to be disclosed.
One thing that kind of excites me is we've had places in mind to go. This wasn't one of them. Like, this was never on our radar of a spot to go. It just ended up Moose and I wanted to go to the east, or to the west side of Sag and try some of the lakes to the southwest. And we were looking at maps and thinking about where is it going to be crowded. We're like, man, that's just going to be a zoo down there. What if we take this route? And to like find a route that was so short and so isolated, like there just weren't a lot of people back in there, and it was a pretty badass little area. And it makes me interested for the next few years of what, like, one spot I want to go to. Tor, the first year when the reason I'm here is because the first year you couldn't go, when it was Kevin, Roddy, and Moose. I was the alternate. I don't remember if Jake was supposed to go or if you were supposed to go, but that was how I got invited in the first place. Is Roddy reached out to me. He's like, "Hey, you're a redneck son of a bitch that likes to kill stuff and cook it. We're down a guy. We need a dude that would do this Boundary Waters thing." And I was like, "Man, I've always heard about it, but never went. And count me in." And then after I caught all the fish and cleaned all the fish and cooked all the fish, they were like, "Well, now you got to come every year, because now for us to stay alive, you need to be out here." And we've gotten so much better and learned so many things. But I think it'd be fun to do like a revenge trip on that lake. Like, we did well; it was good fishing, but we were kind of chicken shit, and we stayed.
And we didn't know what we were doing.
You weren't there. You know, of course you didn't know.
Yeah, but the greater we,
the collective,
But I think like now, since we've got a system and a program, we can push in farther, and it'd be interesting to get back in there farther out of the motorized zone. Like, we were still in a motorized area there. And so I think it'd be fun to do a re-trip of that one. But I'm always torn with that, because like we kind of know our way around there already. You guys don't, but Moose and Kevin and I do. And so it'd be interesting.
I don't know my way around anywhere, Dan.
Insula, where we went last year, Moose and I had done that trip with Roddy and another dude. That was like a total revenge trip. And we kicked ass last year at Insula. We crushed that lake. And so I feel like we got another, not a grudge like we had to break on Insula, because we had a grudge against Insula for our first capsize and for other shit.
Hey, Tor,
but I think
mountains are blue.
There, you got a new one. You got a new one of fresh mountains. Tor, I don't think you need any more of that. I think you're good. Yeah, your whistle pig's blue. Whistle pig is blue.
Dude, hey, Tor. Hey, hang on, Dan.
No.
Tor,
Let
Tor.
Justin,
Wait. So, Tor, yesterday, I went to this whiskey tasting. I'm trying to be a man, right? Like, men drink whiskey. Horrible experience. We had 6 whiskey like taster flight things, but I'm going.
The word is flight. Yeah.
So I'm drinking it. It's apple. It's something else. It's supposed to have flavors to it. It's all whiskey.
You're drinking,
and it's
shit,
all horrible.
It's like rubbing alcohol. You don't like rubbing alcohol? What's wrong with you? Aren't you a man?
Oh, I drink that normally, but whiskey has got this weird, like, burnt flavor.
Burnt rubbing alcohol. Yeah, it's burnt rubbing alcohol.
Yeah.
Pussy.
So anyway, Dan, continue.
Or on 3. We're going to say pussy, right?
1, 2, 3.
Pussy. Yeah, there we go. Now we got it. Now we nailed it. But I'm excited for next year. I feel like we've got enough reps under our belt. And so now we just get into this decision set where it's like, do we want to go on a wild exploration of a place we've never gone? Or in Gaskin, we kind of did the same thing, because we had done Vista in there before. And then 2 years ago when Cole came, we did Gaskin as like a let's go like push in here farther and check this place out. We never got in there. And so we kind of have this like, do we want to enter to a place we've already been, but explore another place like we did this year? Because we had done SAG before.
This was epic, by the way.
That was a cool route. It was a cool route. So I think that excites me as much as anything now is like, we're going to go to a new lake, but even if we go to Basswood, which we've been on before, like we might push twice as far because we know we can get 6 or 7 hours in, like we're capable of it. And there's ways to get back in there, and there's cool shit we haven't seen and explored. So I think there's cool shit in front of us, boys.
Hey, really
on the same theme, Dan.
Okay.
Hold on, Justin. Give me a minute. On the same theme.
Okay.
What if we just jump in a single prop and go up to Alaska and get dropped for 10 days?
Dude, I've got this. Come up to Washington. This is going to be epic. I promise
From
you.
Minnesota, in the middle of fucking nowhere, where the same guy who died in the bus for eating the shitty moose. What was his name? The guy.
Hey, moose poop. Hey, moose poop. Yeah, died in the bus. Yeah, Pearl Jam.
What an idiot. What an idiot. Like, I say we go for it. And
I'm in. I've got this. I was a commercial fisherman at 1 nanosecond old. Drop us in a bay anywhere. Give me a knife. It's still on my pocket. I've been carrying it around ever since.
He's got paracord on his wrist. He's ready to go.
We're fucking good.
I'm serious. Like, I think it would be a good time to like go up to Canada and just fucking get dropped in. And we don't have the beans. We might have the ramen. The ramen's a good choice, but not the fucking beans.
Just
the
a dry sack of booze.
I feel like they used to be, because now we just bring so much booze that you don't even notice the beans.
You don't, because they're so goddamn heavy when you carry them in.
Bring it. Okay. Guys, I know what we need. A dry sack of booze.
Hold on though. Because we used to bring all of the booze in one pack. You remember that?
So bad.
That pack.
Wasn't that last year? Wasn't last year the?
No, last year we spread it out in a few bags. This year we had it in 3 bags. In the past,
it was only 2 canoes last year.
Yeah, so everybody, like both of us had a booze bag last year. This year we were able to put it in 3 bags and spread it out a little bit more. I do think 6 guys is the right number. I think that was a good mix. Yeah. All right, now go ahead.
I don't remember. Anyway, so paracord, booze bag, knife, and then just see who lives.
We should be good. That should be fine.
I'll get 80% of everything done. We just have to find one person that can be
one person that's a 20%er. Yeah, we need a 20%er.
Yeah, we need an integrator. We have too many visionaries. And then Kevin, who's an asshole.
Yeah, he's a shitty integrator. Like, he's the one guy that we should be able to count on as an integrator, but he just doesn't, unless he deems it life or death, he doesn't take action.
Paracord,
he just leaves.
Knife.
Like, I'm fucking out of here.
Kevin will work then.
We got to make it life or death to get his attention. You fall in, you capsize your canoe, he's there. It's got to be like
no, not even then. Once you're showing signs of hypothermia,
he did jump into action there.
Then
that was it. That was it for the whole trip. Otherwise, he was in his campsite trying to ignore us.
He did a pretty good job. Yeah. All right, dudes. I'm calling it. I got to go to bed. I've stayed up too late the last couple nights. I'm beat. How about next year? Should we do it again next year?
I mean,
all vote telepathically.
We're flying into Canada, and we're dropping.
I do think
parachuting in.
But I will do a Boundary Waters trip. You guys can do that, but I will also always do a Boundary Waters trip.
Sure, I'm in.
June forever and ever and ever. Like, it's my favorite thing. I love it. I'm doing 100%. I'm not going to see all the lakes, but I want to.
I want you. I need you. I can't live without you, Dan.
Mm-hmm. We got to check them all out. We got to explore as much shit as we can. It's cool.
Yep, I like it. It's a good disconnect when you're running ragged. You don't have any service.
I'm going to go finish my 12 fingers of bourbon.
Go get your 12 fingers of bourbon.
Nikki still.
There's one person still watching. I don't know why, but there's still one person watching. Business nerds, you guys know what to do. Work smarter, work harder. Tomorrow, I got 2 more shows. We got the radio show with the normal panel, maybe some trivia. If I gotta get Trevor and JC on for the trivia, so we'll see if they're on or not. If they are, trivia time. And then tomorrow night, I got Cole Sycophus, who's done the Boundary Waters twice. I'm gonna rub it in and brag to him about all the cool shit. He was on earlier, feeling jealous.
42-inch pike.
42-inch pike, or like 38, somewhere between 38 and 42.
4-inch bass too.
4-inch bass.
Just it was a small 3.
Nikki said, "It's me. Why am I here?"
I called it.
It's a time loop. You're stuck in a time loop, Nikki. Damn it. Did you take a mushroom gummy? That would explain it. Just stuck.
No, it's not a mushroom gummy. It's the mushroom.
The mushroom gummy. That happened to me when we were on Insula last year. I ate like a half of one of those gummies, and I just remember sitting by the fire in that chair, and I was like, I can't escape. I'm just stuck. I'm just gonna be in this
Why
chair.
is Kevin Keane in my mouth?
Oh, Jesus.
Wrap
it up, Dan. Wrap it up.
We're out of here.
Dan doesn't remember, but we were all there.
Okay. I don't know what I'm supposed to remember or not remember. Peace out, y'all.